planned. I had anticipated getting this new moon in Libra out, 5 things to know, and doing a reading, or even potentially readings. If there are people here today, I anticipated getting this out much earlier, but this is procrastination at its finest. So welcome everyone, I'm Christine. Welcome to this video and to this live stream. I am so excited to be here. I'm a Libra sun, Libra rising. I have a Libra stellium. I'm totally feeling the Libra vibes today. Still getting some iffiness with my communication, so I'm grateful for your patience. Simply want to welcome you all and wish you all a beautiful new moon in Libra today. So obviously the new moon in Libra has already occurred. It happened at 5:55 Eastern Daylight Savings Time, New York City time for reference, at 2 degrees and 49 minutes of Libra. So according to my time, it's a little bit like about 30 or so minutes ago. So I hope you guys are feeling the energy. Comment down, what are you feeling? I see 2-2. Jasmine, hey girl, how are you? I just feel the energy right now. I feel this freshness, this excitement, this zest. It's like a fresh new start. And if any of you have major Libra placements in your natal chart, you're going to feel this too. Actually, cardinal signs in general, Capricorn, Aries, Cancer, Libra. If you feel, you guys, oh my goodness, I'm like jumbling up my words now. If you have Libra placements within 2 degrees and 49 minutes in your chart, check that out. But there's just a fresh new start, perhaps because we've just had the fall equinox, spring equinox, wherever you guys are in the world. The sun just ingressed in Libra, and there's just this freshness, right? Mercury transitioned into Virgo. And so it's almost like a flip-flop of energies, but wow. So as some of you may have experienced, this new moon, this lunation is really highlighting not just major Libra themes, we know, around love, finances, relationships in particular, but about balance. That's really the key theme underlying all of this, because Libra is an air sign that is ruled by Venus, right? I always include its cousin. I'll just say it's Earth cousin Taurus. So if any of you are Tauruses, I feel like you are also feeling this energy as well. I feel like this particular lunation is especially calling about how we see ourselves in not just relationships, but within ourselves and in our lives, in terms of what we want, in terms of how balanced we feel, the inner balance within and also without. A few aspects to mention. We have Venus opposite Neptune in Pisces, so this gives a very illusory, I would say almost dreamy romantic vibe, but there is a need to stay grounded here, because with that Libran cerebral energy, because it's all in the mind, and anyone who has major personal placements in Libra, particularly I would say your moon, maybe Mercury, it's easy to almost confuse sometimes what you see and idealize, right? Hey Tiffany, it's good to see you. Welcome. And so be careful on this lunation, and obviously in the next couple weeks, as the energies are still there, they're still present, to see things for how they are, not how you want them to be, right? Libra rising. You're definitely feeling this, aren't you? We also have a Mars-Saturn trine. Mars is in Gemini, Saturn is in Aquarius. Oh my gosh, the words are like struggling to come out. That's another thing that I had channeled about communication, but we'll get to that in a sec. And this trine is a beautiful reminder to keep our asses on the ground, to steady ourselves, and to actually see things again for how they are, to be realistic, because they are, Mars and Saturn are both in air signs. Well, I would say Aquarius is an air sign, Gemini is an earth. No, Gemini is an air sign. Oh my goodness, you guys. I feel like I am just like, Mercury has just whacked me in the head today. This is the Libra scattered brainness. If any of you can relate, comment down below. I can't be the only one where I'm like, wait, this is what's happening. But we have this trine in Libra energy, excuse me, in air energy. So you may be feeling a little bit more in your head, overthinking, analytical. I swear to God, I'm like trying to get words out and I'm saying things that I know that are in my head and I'm like, wait, that's not aligning. We just have to go with it, you all. Mercury is going to station very soon on October 2nd. Right now it's in Virgo. I almost feel like Virgo adds to the air energy, especially Libra, because it's very analytical, detail oriented, and also a very mental, cerebral sign as well. Even though it is an earth sign, it still likes to look at the details of things. And so anyways, I feel like with some of these transits, it's going to allow us with this lunar cycle to really see things for how they are. We're going to see true colors of situations, of people, right? Band-aids are coming off. We're seeing things and we're recognizing what is it in relationships in our lives that are imbalanced, that are not feeling good anymore. Because again, with that Venusian energy, it's about feeling good, right? It's beauty, but it's not just beauty on the outside, right? Even though that aesthetic is super important to those with Venusian influences, it's also within, the beauty we see within in others and with ourselves. So that's something to keep in mind. We have the moon opposite Jupiter, which is retrograding in Aries. And again, Jupiter is the planet of expansion, of growth, of abundance, some say of luck. And so be careful of any over exaggeration, of over doing anything, because Jupiter has a tendency to magnify things. However, I feel like because it is in Aries, which rules the first house, it will magnify, I feel like, your esteem, your confidence, your worth, and who you are. And that's a good thing to have, because with Libra energy, there's a tendency a lot to focus on others. And there could be that selfless nature of always giving, giving, giving to others and putting yourself last. And this lunation is really highlighting, wait a minute. The other part of the equation here, the other part of this relationship is me too. I need to also consider myself and who I am in these relationships and what I want and my needs. So this moon opposition Jupiter placement is also allowing us to really gain that confidence in ourselves, in what we want, to express what we want, especially with our relationships. And I'll just say all relationships. And to dream big, because this lunation, especially for Libras, it's like, I just feel a lot of fresh energy, like a mini New Year's, if you will. And I'll just have to say for any Libras, because we just started, what day are we? The 25th. So just a few days ago, we started Libra season. So happy birthday to any of my Libras, Sun Libras here. And of course, welcome all my Libras, no matter where your placements. This is your season. And so again, I feel like this is another way to really clean the slate and ask yourself, what do I want to manifest and call into my life? Because we will see the fruition of that in spring up here in the Northern Hemisphere, fall if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, during Aries season. So 6 months from now. And this is very potent, I'll say, very good energy for really getting clear on all of your relationships, especially love, whether or not you're in a partnership, what you want out of that, what you want to see, where you would like that relationship to grow, or where you would like your love relationships, or I was gonna say love industry, but your love life to grow or expand into. Hey, Milk Tea Minnie, good to see you all. Okay, anything else before we get into the 5 things? Nope, I mentioned this. It's really important. I think a shadow aspect Libra struggle with is people pleasing, codependency too, and this is present in all, I would say all signs, but especially Libras, because we rule the 7th house, right? The 7th sector of partnerships, all types of relationships. It's not just love. Venus is about one-on-one relationships with others in our business and work, right? Friendships, family, and of course romantic partnerships. So this lunation, again, it's highlighting almost, I keep getting like a microscope with a light, like a sunlight, literally. Really allowing us to look through magnifying glasses, through microscopes, and be like, you know, I'm going to look at every relationship that I have in my life. Where is it that I feel a little bit off or unbalanced? Where are things not reciprocal? Where is there not that easy give or take or that flow? Where am I putting way too much effort, time, energy, perhaps my own space, and I'm not receiving that? Because something Libra struggle with may be simply realizing that equality is important first and foremost, right? And it's important to balance those scales. I think this is a forever quest. Do any Libras in the chat, anyone feel that? Like you're always trying to balance. I say that, I feel like almost every day. I'm trying to balance my life, and I'm constantly trying to declutter, to look at my schedule again, everything. And so this is the kind of the same energy we're taking in our relationships in particular, but also all throughout all the different areas of our lives. Okay, let's dive into the things to know, and then we will get to readings. Let me see. Yeah, I didn't anticipate, again, this was so impromptu, but this is procrastination at its finest. So some things to know. I channeled 5 things this time around, and it varies. It's not always the same. I got a lot. Of course, a lot of it surrounding tenets of Libra, of Venus. The first thing to know, it's time to love yourself. Know your fucking truth. It is so important that you take a step back from any relationship, anything that you're really enmeshed or embedded in, something that you may feel almost perhaps suffocated, like you may have lost yourself. And it doesn't have to be a person. Hey, Katie, Super Conscious Explorers, good to see you. I know I do that too while driving. I'll listen to videos. I treat YouTube videos like podcasts too. It depends. Sometimes you want to see things. Anyways, sometimes we lose ourselves in not just relationships, but we're subsumed and consumed by so many different things in our lives. Sometimes we don't even want to give our energy to that anymore. This lunation, intuitively, I got the message. It's time to rebalance that and really think about whether or not we want to give our time and energy to those people and different relationships in our lives, to different situations, experiences, places, belief systems, because it's causing an off-kilter, an off-balance in your energy. And also in the amount of time that you have, because time is finite. And it's super important because a lot of times we may take on too much. And I'm getting a scatteredness with Libra. It could be because of the Mercury retrograde. It could also be because I'm a Libra sun and rising and Virgo moon. So I've been scattered since the end of August. But I'm generally feeling like there are Libras out there, those that I'm tapping into right now, where you're putting a lot of your eggs everywhere. And it's time to simplify, time to reel that in and be very choosy, but coming from your heart in terms of what you truly want. And to really realign with that. Because when you take that time to honor yourself and what you truly want, like when you sit there and ask yourself, what do I want? Like, what truly do I want in this relationship, in this situation, in this job, in my goals in life? And just sit there and ask yourself, it may hit you for a minute and you're like, damn, I actually have to think about this some more. And that's the whole purpose right now of this energy. It's clearly to show you where things in your life are not balanced, that are no longer serving you, and where things are kind of like a blaring alarm. You know, in some buildings when there's a fire alarm or some type of alarm to get people out to evacuate, they also have it blinking for those that may not be able to hear. That's what I'm getting in my head right now. I'm seeing a lot of visuals of red lights blinking. So this is an alert. Intuitively, you may be feeling this too, because you may find yourself, I keep getting a lot of just peopling, like relationships. But again, take it as it resonates with the different areas of your life. I'm just getting a lot of energies of, you know, this connection no longer feels the same way. It doesn't feel good anymore, or it just feels different and you can't pinpoint it. And sometimes that can be the scariest thing, because you're like, I have no idea what went wrong, what changed. And usually it just has to do with the evolutionary path of our soul, because we've grown, we've changed. I'll just say, especially in the last several weeks and months, but everyone is on different timelines, and whatever you are experiencing, what you're putting in, the inner work you're doing, people change, and that's normal. And so you're not going to stay with people throughout your entire life or through seasons, right? So this lunation is really calling to you to ask yourself, do these people, does this situation, do these belief systems that I keep perhaps perpetuating or carrying forward every cycle, are they serving me? Because there's something you're going to feel within where you're like, something just feels off. You feel it, you're gonna feel it. I also want to note too, and something that I highlighted here, these changes where you're like, you know what? It's about time I honor myself, I love myself, I put myself first. It's not coming from an egotistical, selfish place. It's coming from a place of love and compassion and realizing, you know what? I really truly appreciate and love the people in my life and what I've done and what I've been able to provide and give. But now it's time for me. And it's time that I pay myself first before paying others. because when you love yourself first, you are actually showing others that love. And so that imbues and it carries forward. It's almost like, I see like a dust, you know, like, and I got perfume. You know, when you, if any of you use perfume or cologne or essential oils, and sometimes you walk past people and they can smell it, it's that type of energy. It's like you are ready to really connect with yourself on a whole other level, on a deeper level, a more intimate level. And that's where unpacking your worth and things that may have been triggering you and things that may have been feeling a certain way, a something, and you'll know it because you'll feel it with these dynamics, with these situations, with these people, it's coming up. Just like those alarms I mentioned earlier. So that's something to pay attention to. Second, the second thing that I channeled about things to know about this new moon in Libra, beauty. I put beauty yourself. That makes no sense. Beautify yourself. And it's not what you think. Of course, for some of you, that may mean doing a whole external type of makeover, right? Changing your appearance. But what I felt intuitively was defining what beauty feels like to you. Not only what it feels like, but what it looks like to you. And remember, I approach it differently because, you know, Libras are very aesthetic because of Venus. They love appreciating good things around them. And it doesn't have to necessitate luxury or equate to luxury. It could just be beautiful things, whether it's, you know, a crystal heart, or whether it's a candle, or simply a pumpkin that they love the look at. I'm seeing comments pop up. One sec, let me finish this train of thought. Otherwise I won't get back to it and I will forget what I'm saying. I saw it, Shirley, so I just want to let you know you're seen. Just forgot what I was saying. So the main essence I got was defining what beauty looks like for you. And it's important because it emanates from the inside. That's the thing that I got the most. It's when we think about what makes someone beautiful, yes, of course, at first glance, because we're humans, right? We look at someone's physical aesthetic, their appearance, their outside. We'll just say their outer candy package, their wrapper, right? This is something I'm making reference to a message I channeled weeks ago. At first glance, that's what people see, right? Because that's how people present themselves in this earthly body, right? In this suit, if you will. But the more we get to know people, we realize beauty doesn't emanate. It's not the outside, it's the inside. Because no matter how much someone, I'll just say the spectrum of beauty, which is very relative, and it's in the eye of the beholder, truly, because everyone defines beauty in different ways. The more we emanate and feel it from the inside, it's going to show up on the outside. No matter what you look like, what you're wearing, whether or not your hair is done a certain way, it doesn't matter. The parameters, it doesn't matter. And so the basic gist of this that I got was to really think about it. Because the beauty you see in others, the beauty you attract in your life, and the beauty you surround yourself with, it's really a reflection of you and your world. And so if you have, you know, a lot of clutter around you, and you know, some people actually thrive in that, and you see that as something beautiful because you're like, you know, this sparks my creativity, then keep doing it. But if you're feeling overwhelmed or a certain way, maybe it's time to rethink that, especially if your definition of beauty and how you feel around it and what makes things beautiful around you, what you see in people, in your belief system don't align. That's something to rethink, into something to really delve into. There's a lot of introspection with this new moon because it's bringing up shadows. It's bringing up triggers for us, right? It's a dark moon. It's not shining bright like the full moon, which illuminates. Third, so the third thing to know, actually, let me pause it because I saw a comment, so I don't want to forget. Oh, I see comments up here. Oh, Libra, Milk Tea Mini, Jasmine, I know you guys have Libra. Tiffany, wait, Jasmine, you didn't say if you had Libra, I'm assuming. Tiffany, you're Libra rising. I'm so glad I'm not alone, you guys. I think this is like a Libra energy too. Shirley, please ask your question. It's good to see you, welcome. Hey, Catherine, how are you? Let me know if you wanted to ask your question before I go on to point 3. You're Libra sun, okay. You guys, I'm feeling the Libra in here. Are you doing readings today or taking questions? I'm only a Libra by 3 hours and 3 minutes. Oh my goodness, 3-3. I'm seeing that everywhere. We will induct you into the Libra family. Everyone has Libra on their chart in some aspect, right? It may not be a major placement, and you may not even have planets in that aspect of your chart, but you have that energy and you embody it. Shirley, are you a cusper? Are you the Virgo Libra cusper? Yes. I'll do readings after. Since I didn't anticipate anyone actually, because this was so last minute. I was going to do a collective reading, but in lieu of a collective, I can do readings. I'm so glad you're having a great new moon, Catherine. I'm feeling it too. I feel energized. Just a lot of things coming up. Hey, divinely guided, welcome. Okay, wait, Shirley, I'm not doing any readings right now. I will announce when I'm doing readings. I'm gonna finish up a few more. I've got 3 more things to know about this lunation, and then I will open up to readings. But thank you so much for asking. Yes, you're the Virgo Libra cusper, I knew it. Libra sun, divinely guided, welcome. All the Libras are magnetized to each other here. It's like Venus sent out a call. No, don't worry, Shirley, that's why I paused, because otherwise I will forget. Okay, I'll continue. So I'll wrap it up because it's already kind of long. I was hoping to make this 10 minutes, but again, comment down below. Libras, sometimes you just find yourself going on and on. Okay, so the 3, what am I drinking? I'm drinking a chocolate protein smoothie. Kind of felt like making it a light day. So the 3rd thing to know, communicate your truth, right? And intuitively, this seems, matter of fact, this seems straightforward. This seems just obvious because Libra is an air sign, right? And we communicate. And this is a very much, a social aspect of this sign, but also this season is going to really call us more into engaging with others, not just in our personal and professional areas, but with people that we are closest to and with the world at large in whatever way, right? Whatever channel, whether it's virtually or whether it's in person. But the main point that it kept getting re-emphasized, because I saw a heart with a key here and I kept getting it unlocked, and I'm like, what? It's about unlocking your truths and your secrets that you have, because I'm sensing some of you have kept so many things hidden that you wanted to say, and it doesn't have to be big things, but there's things that you may have kept hidden because you didn't want to rock the boat, you didn't want to cause a potential, I heard uprising, but it's not in that way that you think. You just didn't want to cause any sort of like shift or imbalance. But the main message here is to communicate your truths and not keep it hidden within you, especially to your close relationships, in your close relationships. It's super important not to hold that in. And again, because of the influence of Mercury right now in retrograde, there is a lot of stagnation, a lot of blocks, a lot of like, okay, hold on guys, no expressing or communicating this yet. There's that type of energy still. But I feel like as we move through this retrograde, right, in about a week or so, and even more so with the shadow period, shortly before transitioning into Scorpio season, it's going to really release the gates. And it's important to clearly explain to others, this is what I want to say, this is what I want to express. Because some of you are keeping it under lock and key. I keep seeing that. For whatever reason, and that's important to consider too in your relationships, because if you have a need, if you feel like you can't fully express yourself, that's something to rethink about that dynamic, where you may not feel either safe enough, you may not trust that individual or situation or particular whatever you're experiencing, or you may simply not connect in some way where you feel you can just say what you mean and mean what you say. 4th thing, empower yourself sexually. And I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't anticipate getting this message, but I got Archangel Jophiel about creativity. I felt like the sacral chakra kind of glowing, and I just saw a lot of like moving colors, almost like art. I kept getting like the artist Pollock. I think he had like a splatter. I don't know the correct technique, but like a splatter technique. Just a lot of movement there. Some of you may, again, this may go with number 3 on the lock and key, because this blends into other areas. Some of you may be inhibiting yourself, preventing yourself from truly expressing yourself. It's not just vocally, but it's on all areas of your life. That includes sexually too. So in physical intimacy, right? In your romantic relationships. It's about empowering yourself and really owning up to who you are and what you want. And again, this really taps, they all are very much interconnected. I kept getting like a bridge, and I'm like, how am I going to separate this? Connects to the first point I made about it's time to love yourself, because your sexual health, your sexual needs, and your wants, they're part of self-care and self-love. And it's super important in relationships, especially since Libras are all about relationships. But obviously in this aspect, this is more love, romantic relationships, that type of love. So it's really important to honor yourself and explore the side of your area, especially if you haven't. For some of you, I'm getting this may be almost like a taboo topic. I'm sensing some of you are so used to pleasing others, and I won't go into details because I got a lot of information here. I'm lighting an incense, guys. Some of you are so used to pleasing others that you forget about yourself. And this is the part where I felt some of you are losing yourself in your romantic relationships. Remember, Libras are about the scale, right? So there's equal give and take or reciprocity. So if you're not receiving that, that's something for you to reflect on and inject and actually speak up about. And also too, again, explore within yourself, like, what do I enjoy? What do I like? How do I like to be touched? How do I like to be talked to? What do I like to feel? What's the sensory experience here? Do I like music? Do I like certain lighting? Do I like fabrics? Do I like certain, what are they? I was gonna say tools, toys, whatever, tools. I don't think that's the right word. It kind of sounds like a hardware, but it's really about getting comfortable with who you are, because that's going to reflect in your romantic dynamics. This was really, I felt an empowerment because I also saw the sun. And so this is a time, perhaps, especially when we cross, and this may speak to some of you that are on the cusp of Libra, Scorpio, but especially as we cross into Scorpio season, to really think about things that are hidden, things that are under the covers, metaphorically speaking, things that you really want to bring up. Because if you're feeling a certain emotion, that's a shadow too, to explore and to figure out why, especially if there's guilt, if there's shame, if there's any sort of something that you're feeling, because that's going to help you unwrap that. Finally, and fifth, holy cow, I can't believe it's almost 30 minutes. The last thing that I got about something you should know for this lunation is equality in relationships. I kept seeing a seesaw. Some people call it, what do they call it? Teeter-totter? Like a seesaw, you know, in the playground, that thing where there's one person on one end and another person on the other, and they use their feet to propel each other. I kept seeing that. But I kept seeing the energies of the Libra being stuck at the bottom, almost like a weight, like an energetic heaviness. And I feel like for a long time, many of you have been going through lessons and are probably, because I'm seeing like wrapping up, are probably completing cycles around codependency, people pleasing, and simply being stuck and allowing yourself to be stuck in one-sided situations, friendships, relationships, all types, but especially I'm getting friendships and romantic partnerships. There's an important need to really speak up and advocate for yourself and express yourself always, because you're going to know right away the people that respect you, that respect your boundaries, that honor you, and that want to continue this relationship, and whatever type of relationship, because they're going to be open, they're going to hold space for you, they're going to listen, more importantly, they're going to reciprocate. And it's not about forcing things, because no matter what, when you're on that seesaw, you can force it. But if that person's, metaphorically speaking, if that person's weight is not helping you balance things, you're not going to go far. It's going to be you doing all the work. So how can you be your best self in one-on-one? Okay, I'll just say relationships, but one-on-one, right? All types of relationships. So this may call for you to examine if you're in a current partnership or want to potentially date, or in your friendships or family relationships or even work. How can I bring my best self to this? And vice versa. How can others bring themselves? And this is going to allow you to examine each of those relationships, because you will automatically feel it when things are off, when things are not in tune, when things are not in balance, when there's a lack of harmony there. And that's something for you to bring up and be like, hey, you know, if you want to continue this friendship, if you want to continue nurturing it, these are some things I've noticed. And, you know, I would love it if this could happen, if this could change, if, you know, you could listen to me more or hold space or reach out so there's more balance. I actually say that in my friendships. I use balance and reciprocity a lot because those are one of my core values. So that may also necessitate you being very clear and telling people like, hey, you know, I love helping you, I love holding space for you, I love listening, but I feel like it doesn't always happen with me, and this is what I would love to happen. And you explain yourself. It's not selfish to express your needs and wants. I want to repeat that a lot. It's not selfish. And again, our descendant is Aries, right? Aries is teaching us, first house, how to be more selfish with ourselves. But I always say in a loving way. I coined lovingly selfish way, how to really put ourselves first. And we've heard that saying, right? Before you start the day, pay yourself first, work for yourself, put yourself first, essentially. And that's the energy to always take in all of your connections going forward. Bottom line, this lunation, it's a clean slate. It involves reassessing, really looking at all of your dynamics and every aspect of your life to see what's off balance, and then finding ways to rectify that. It doesn't have to happen all in one day, guys. Okay, we will shift into readings. That was it. Thank you guys for hanging on. This was much longer than I anticipated, but we will dive into readings. What time is it? 6. Okay. Hey, Shirley. Hey, Zelda, Nocta, welcome. It's good to see you. Okay, I'm going to open this up for readings. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Shirley. You have some friends that you're cutting out, or are they cutting? Like kind of, oh my gosh, what's the word? I know what you mean. Some people don't respond in a positive way when you have good things to celebrate. But it really allows you to glean their energy and where they're coming from, because it could be resentment on their part, right? Jealousy, envy, because they may be insecure in some aspect. That's a good thing to bring up or to notice, because when you have friends that can't celebrate you, that's a major, I would say, red flag. Yeah, sure. Hold on. I have my notepad. Got my notepad, you all. Okay, Shirley, you're up first. We have, it'll take too long if I write it. We have Shirley Milk Tea Mini. If anyone would like a reading, and you guys know, most of you, I don't do love, but with my live streams, I will, obviously. And as a Libra, and because it's a new moon, this may be the time for many people. Again, get clear. For those of you I'm getting right now, for those of you that are single and are wanting to get back into dating or are looking for a romantic partnership or even friendships, I'm getting soul tribe energy from some people. Get clear on what you want in a friend and how you can embody that, because you're going to attract it. It's really a lot of introspection, because if you're not clear, you're not going to see the red flags, and you're going to accept things, because sometimes when you want something, you're willing to accept whatever comes your way. So there's an element of discernment. Okay, so we have Shirley Milk Tea Mini. Catherine, I'm adding you. I think you divinely guided. Okay, so I have Shirley Milk Tea Mini, Catherine, divinely guided for the readings. Okay, feels like I've been talking for 2 hours. Okay, may I ask, what is the Leo's current feelings and intentions towards me? Yes, we will start. Okay. This is also a really great day especially. Well, Fridays are ruled by Venus, so those are other potential days. I'm shuffling, you guys. But today is a really great date using this Libran energy to do any self-love rituals. Especially if those of you that are calling in love, whether for friendships, family, but romantic too. Self-love is the magnet for that all. The more you pour into yourself, it's almost like you make yourself attractive. Right? It's kind of like dusting yourself off. Imagine if you were on a shelf, like you were a can of peas. I don't know why I got that. A can of peas on the shelf, and it's been sitting there for like 10 years and it's dusty, the label is peeling off. Well, that can need some self-care, right? The more that it's clean, it's polished looking, its label is, you know, not peeling off, and it feels good about itself. In other words, it just looks good and it doesn't have any dust, the more attractive it is, right? It's that same kind of energy and metaphor. Even, I don't know why I got peas, you know, like the vegetable. I don't know why I got that in my head. Oh, you're welcome, Shirley. Okay. What are the Leo's intentions and feelings towards Shirley, please? Ooh. Okay. Card. There, card flipped. At the bottom of the deck, we got Six of Pentacles. So I sense this person wants to, they see like an equal give and take in this relationship, a reciprocity. They want to work on this with you and feed into this. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands, which is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Nine of Swords, air energy, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, and Page of Pentacles, Earth, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. You know, I'm not getting this person feels like you're conflictual or dramatic, but I do feel like this person is dealing in their own mental headspace right now with their own conflicts. Inner dramas, I'll say. It's all up here. I don't feel like it's anything physical with them, like, you know, on the outside dealing with people. I feel like it's all in their mental landscape. They're dealing and going through a lot, like ruminating, process of rumination, going through things that have happened in the past, trying to reconcile things that didn't work out. These could be shadows, triggers, traumas coming up for this person, because I feel like this person is really working through this right now. I'm getting a very hermit type of energy. Like this person is working a lot on their own inner self, their own life. It's a healing energy. And things could have been coming up, or things could be coming up for this person. So I feel like right now they're very much focused on themselves. But I do feel, we have Page of Pentacles here. I do feel like this person does see you as someone long-term that they could create and form a relationship with. Like they're interested. But right now their energy that I'm tapping into, it's, oh, I can't pick the cards up. It's very much focused on them. You see the pillow? They may be really taking time out to rest. They may be needing more time to sleep. I'm getting like an integrating right now. Integration. They may be going to therapy or counseling, because I'm sensing they're talking to someone. They could be journaling, but I'm sensing they're talking. I'm getting talking, getting things out, trying to process things out. But I feel like they have you at the back of their mind. Pentacles are really beautiful energy for love relationships, because these are committed long-term. These are slow and steady type of people. They're very, very slow too, but it's because in this particular case, I feel like your Leo is working through things. So right now they're focused on cleaning things out, right? Because Nine of Swords is about endings and eventually leaving things behind and not really staying in this energy. But I do feel like this is coming. It just may take a little bit longer than necessary. So there's an element of patience coming, because this is an offer. This is an offer too of something balanced. I feel like this person truly Oh my God, I'm like frozen. My mouth is like frozen, like the word doesn't want to come out. This person truly values balance and reciprocity in their relationships. Look at this. We have the 8 here. This person may have had in the past a tendency, I'm getting 8th house Scorpio placements, may have a tendency, a very difficult tendency, a very difficult time, may have had a tendency of not trusting people, of being insecure in relationships. People may have betrayed this person. And as a result, this person may have had controlling issues, like trying to control how relationships went because of betrayal. But I feel like they're working on this right now. There's a lot of changes going on with this person. They may be going through their own transformation. We see the little white crow dove here, so they may be going through an awakening right now. So be patient, because the Page of Pentacles, it's worth it. And this person does see you as someone that they could see themselves with for the long term. Can we get an advice for Shirley, please? Okay, advice. We got 7 of Swords, air energy, 3 of Pentacles, Earth, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So I feel like your advice here is to bring your energy back on yourself. Be careful. It's interesting because this energy it's almost like, okay, don't focus too much on your Leo right now. Focus more on your immediate environment. I'm getting this right away. There's people around you. Put your energy on you right now and focus on cultivating the energies, the ties with people around you that are close to you. It could be friends, family, take it as it resonates. But I also feel like there may be people around you that are not being their true, honest self. Right away, I'm getting this. I don't always get it with these 7 of Swords. You may be literally plucking through people. Like, I get a Rolodex. That's old. Most people don't use Rolodexes anymore. Maybe they have online versions or virtual digital versions, but I got a Rolodex. You may be going through that. It could be metaphorically speaking, right? Going through your Rolodex of people in your life and being like, you know what? Deceptive, nope. Not reciprocal, doesn't work anymore. They just use me, nope. I feel like you're cleaning house, in other words. And there's an element here of being cognizant of the people around you. I'm getting close energies around you in your bubble. Because there's someone or some people that may not support you in the way that you want, that you need, and that may be a little bit deceptive, maybe secretive. But this is going to come to light. It's coming out. And I feel like you will know if you have any inkling or any suspicion of people. Your advice is to let it play out. No need to engage in communication at this moment. I feel like it's going to come around. It could be with the next full moon. I don't know what sign it is. I think it's Aries, the next lunar cycle in about 2 weeks, or when Mercury stations direct. But they're about people. Look what you had at the bottom of your advice. 6 of Cups. A lot of balancing here. This is about balancing not just yourself. It could be balancing your emotions at this time, Shirley. Also balancing your relationships. Again, pointing to your advice here. Your more immediate concern right now is to clear the energies around you and just be a little bit maybe on guard. Just keep your eyes and your energy field open. I hope this helped, Shirley. Okay, I'm going up. Okay, he backed away. Yeah, this guy's, I'm just getting, this person seems like a very slow mover. There's a lot of things that I feel like they still have to work through, especially when it comes to relationship dynamics that they have experienced in past relationships that hurt them in some way. I get like deception, betrayal. So they're working on trust. So patience is really required with this. There's a lot of earth. That could be the energy they're embodying too. Yes, I can sense it's been slow. Patience on your part. But it's also teaching you patience and also about where to put your energy. because right now this person is working on themselves. I'll add you to the list, Tiffany. You guys, I got my what is it called? Regular list, whatever. I can't think of the word right now. Okay, we got Shirley just went. We got Milk Tea Mini next. Milk Tea Mini, post your question when you're ready. Then we have Catherine, Divinely Guided, and Tiffany. You guys, I have a special Libra candle. This is October. But I don't know why it has tourmaline in it. Okay, when will I get a call from the company I've been manifesting to work for? I've been reassured they're urgently hiring. I already applied, but it's been a week. They haven't called me. Oh, we don't need cards. I have a feeling, a strong feeling, you're going to get communication after Mercury sorts its shit out. There's a lot of, because I've been getting this too, just even for myself, a lot of communication delays, and there's like a lineup. I got a library. I don't know, when you return library books, sometimes they pile up, right? In the bin holder thing, where you were in the repository, that box thing, wherever you return libraries. And I have that same, I just got that same message. Right now there's a lot of delays, so they're coming in one by one and being shuffled, right? So I feel like this organization is getting a lot of queries. So your request for an update for a follow-up, it's queued, it's in line. They may actually have experienced email issues as well. I don't know why I'm getting that. Like some email, sometimes, you know, when you send emails and people are like, yeah, I just sent it to you, did you get it? And you're like, I'm not getting anything. And you know, you're both live doing it. That's the energy I'm getting with them. But we can take a look. Okay. Shirley, it seems like that's the energy of this person kind of acting a little bit hot cold. It's because they're still working through some things. That's why the more you focus on your energy and yourself and not them, it'll allow them to focus their energy on them and I don't want to say accelerate their healing process, but in a way it shifts that energy dynamic, right? Because there's like a push and pull there. Okay, I'm just shuffling, you guys. Okay, retrograde in Mercury ends October 2nd, and then we have the shadow period until October 17th. I cannot wait, but then we have a series of other retrogrades, other planets going direct that are currently in retrograde. I'll just say October is going to be a lot of movement, guys. A lot of shit happening, just stuff. Okay, I have a strong feeling about this job too, but it didn't come. Instead, other job offers that don't really appeal to me are coming in. Do you guys know intuitively what these retrogrades are teaching you? Apart from going inwards and introspecting and really diving deep, especially where these retrogrades are happening in your natal chart and, you know, the house, it's teaching us patience, right? Because no matter how much, if we keep waiting and trying to control things and like check our emails or check the website or follow up, it's a form of controlling, right? And retrogrades really are a lot about having us release that control and go with the energies and the flow and be flexible too, because we had the retrograde. Right now it switched back on the 23rd into Virgo, which is a mutable sign. So that sign's about being flexible and kind of going with things. Okay, I was shuffling, I got your cards. Okay. When can Milk Tree Mini expect to hear back from this company? Of course we get these cards. Bottom of the deck we have 5 of Wands, fire. You got the Moon, Pisces, Cancer energy. 8 of Cups, more water, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Hold on, did you write something? Okay. So there's an element Again, I keep getting Scorpio, Pluto energy here. There's an element of you releasing control because things are going to come out. Right now, you may be seeing things in a way like a Neptunian influence, and the moon can sometimes show us things in a way that is not real, like an illusion of sorts, and we can be creating that illusion too. So be careful of coming up with things like, oh my God, they don't want me, my email got lost, they're not interested in me. No. I feel like right now things are coming to light and they're slowly unraveling themselves. This is the energy with Pisces right now. It seems like things are definitely like hidden, and for a reason. I feel like you will get an answer within the next 2 weeks. I got the next lunar cycle, major one I should say, because there's several cycles. Obviously the I almost said the moon goes in. So we have a new moon now. So by the next full moon, you should receive information, you should receive clarity on your communication, on your response. But there's a need for you to let go. You're holding on tightly, I feel like, to this expectation of when this communication should come in, when you should receive the answer, when things should start. As soon as your energy when you let it go and you focus that on something else, because your energy, I'm getting like it's like a ball of energy I'm feeling. It's so concentrated, and it's great because you're a very strong manifester, but you have a ball of energy concentrated on this communication, and it's not coming in precisely because you're focused so much on it. There's no room, like it's like a control thing. I'm getting like, release it, because there's fears there. This is teaching you to trust in something not just bigger than yourself, but trust that it's going to work out and that it's going to come in the timing that it does. Because with Pisces energy too, things unveil themselves when they need to, right? And when you're in introspection. So there's also a need to really go within. Perhaps you may feel a little bit disconnected from your own self, from your own intuition, because this is a wonderful opportunity this next week to really amp that up, whether that's meditation or some form of silence or practice within yourself that you just connect with you. But it's coming. Again, I feel we got 8 and then we got 18, which reduces to a 9. So I feel like things are wrapping up, and I'm getting the next 2 weeks by the next major lunar cycle. It could be in 8 days too, so a week to 2 weeks, but I'm strongly getting within the next 2 weeks. Little Tree Mini, I hope this has helped. I think patience is like the worst thing ever, and so many of us have to learn it in this lifetime. I would say find something that can keep you busy right now, occupied. There's a reason why the universe is sending you communications, from things that you don't want, from other opportunities you don't want, because it's teaching you something there. And when you connect to your intuition, you're going to know exactly what it's teaching you. I have a strong feeling it has to do with patience and realizing, am I willing to wait enough for this opportunity and keep doing what I need to do to cultivate the energy that I need to move forward. Bernadette, I'll add you to the list. Okay. I don't know who's asking you for updates, but you can find or create some type of like phrase that you can give others if they're really interested in knowing about this update for you. Like, haven't heard back yet, but it's coming, or in divine timing, or it's in the process of coming my way, or whatever, and that's it. Because then you're going to get in your head if you keep getting back into that energy of like, oh my gosh, when is this communication coming? Yes, I would, if I could give you any practical earthly advice, really connect to yourself this week until Mercury turns direct, maybe through meditation or through some alone time, 5, 10, 15 minutes, whatever you have, listening to, your favorite music and just being, like literally sitting there and just like, okay, I'm going to take time to be, because you're going to get that intuitive nudge. You're going to feel it. It's all about having faith and releasing control. You're welcome. Okay, Catherine, you're next. We have Catherine, then we have Divinely Guided, Tiffany, and then Bernadette. Mercury turns direct Shirley October 2nd. Okay, what is the biggest thing getting stabilized in my life? Okay. That seems like the granddaddy of all questions, especially for Libras. Okay. Okay, what is the biggest thing getting stabilized in Catherine's life? Oh my goodness. I just felt a lot of cards falling. Okay. Hold on. We got one card here. We got Page of Pentacles. Balance, literally. Balance is coming. With Pentacles, it could be your foundation in general. It could also be with finances. And if you're manifesting something in your career, it could be stability in your career, or it could be tied to employment. I'm largely getting finances. Okay, we got the Six of Cups that came out. This is water energy, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Then we have a whole bunch of cards that came out in reverse. We have Strength card, Leo in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse. So I feel like you are experiencing stability in your emotions right away. You've got, except for Seven of Pentacles and underneath the deck, everything else is water. And then we have Swords, which speaks to communication and your mental landscape. I feel like, wow. There may have been a worry. Your emotions may be tied to your, obviously this is common, to your finances, to your financial situation and your stability. It could be having to do something with balancing what's coming in, what's going out, perhaps creating a budget of sorts and amping up your savings, decreasing any potential debts or expenses, or refining those. But I feel like you may have just been, there's a sense of worry, a feeling almost restless. I don't want to say defeatless or defeated, that's the word, not defeatless. I don't want to say defeated, but I feel like you may have come to like an impasse, perhaps, that's the word, an impasse of how am I going to do this? How am I going to accomplish these goals? I sense like an overwhelm. But balance is coming in this area. Hold on, we also have here, there's also something about balancing your emotional foundation, your emotional stability, because that's very much linked to your finances and to your, it's just economic security. Because I'm getting your job in relation to your money. And we have balance twice here with the Page of Pentacles. Things are about to balance out. You could also have, because we have the Three of Cups in reverse. So again, to me, this could be of you really reassessing to your emotions with people around you. I feel like with some people, you may have realized you're not seeing growth with them anymore in the way that you want it to. And it could actually, you may be feeling a little bit fear because some of these people around you, they could be from work because of some of the Pentacles, but I feel like they could also be close relationships. Hold on, I can't hold them all up. Because of the Six of Cups we have upright, these could be long-lasting friendships that you've had, relationships in the workplace too, but I'm sensing friendships for you. People that you've known for a long time. I especially sense in this lifetime. It could be in past lives, like soulmates, different types. But I feel like you may be outgrowing them, and that could cause an emotional instability of sorts, especially with all these cards in reverse. It's almost like you're reassessing right now. Wow, what is giving me, what do I want in my friendships, in my relationships right now? What gives me security? What allows me to be able to communicate with people and allow me to feel heard, to feel understood? Because I feel like some of these relationships you may have fallen out of alignment with, or they're just kind of not, you're not vibing with them, with these people and the connections like you used to. And with the Queen of Swords in reverse, this brings out some of the shadow aspects, but also the fears of, this is Libra energy. So there could be an opportunity here for you to realize, well, where did things go wrong? Maybe how did I contribute to this? And so I feel like lessons in healing are coming up. Especially I keep getting like contracts about soulmates. There's a sense of people here that you've known. There's something balancing out, like a give or take. I feel like you've been overgiving, and I feel like you're done with that. I feel like you've come to a point where this is something I feel like you're letting go, and it's about to end, or you're processing. Like people pleasing, giving or over giving too much to others. And this is balancing out. I'm strongly sensing, maybe it's Saturn because it's about to go direct. Saturn was in Aquarius, which speaks to communities and friendships. But again, depending on where it hits in your house, in your natal chart, this speaks to me a lot about karmic contracts, things that are coming to an end. So again, I'm sensing you may have had recently just not feeling connected to people, or feeling disconnected to people you once felt really connected to. So this is balancing out. This is coming to an end. The way relationships have gone for you, it's ending. There's been a pattern here. I feel like 3. I definitely feel like you over-invested yourself, you overgave, because I'm sensing a little bit of resentment from the Queen of Swords energy right now. It's your energy. I'm sensing a little bit of maybe resentment, a little bit of sadness, a little bit of guilt, but also directed at yourself. Like, how could you have allowed some of this? There's also, I'm sensing like a need for you to literally stay on your own little ship, your own bubble, for some reflection about this. I feel like right now your heart chakra, you may be sensing different emotions right now. I mean, we always sense emotions, like heart flutters, heart palpitations, but emotions relating to the heart chakra. So this is there's a spectrum, obviously, from love to grief. Just a lot of processing right now. You're being reminded right now of who you truly are. I feel like you're a very loyal person. I feel like you seek reciprocity and you seek that equal give and take in your friendships. I feel like you really value long-lasting relationships. This is all about your relationships. But again, I also feel like it has to do with emotional stability in relationships and with your finances. They're tied. It could be something that has affected you in your work and your professional capacity. So this is all balancing out. This is so Libra. This is amazing though, because this is a beautiful card to get. I feel like it's you actually recognizing your own value. Because the sense of cups, the 6 of cups to me speaks of nurturing yourself too, and who you are, and realizing what it is that you need and not being afraid to advocate for your needs and your wants in relationships. This is tied to your money. This could be do we have Taurus? This could be tied to your worth too, because it affects the way we see ourselves, whether it's in relationships, but also in our abundance form. It's interesting. So we have Page of Pentacles. Underneath that, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, this definitely is connected. Your emotional stability that you have with others and the way that you feel and that you nurture yourself, the way you give to yourself and honor yourself in relationships has an impact, a connection in your own economic stability, your own foundation. Can we get final advice, please, Catherine? Oh, okay. We got Five of Swords, air. Oh my God, you guys, I just like froze. I'm like, what is air? This is why, have people ever asked any air energies here that people think you're flighty? And I'm like, truly we're not. I just had like a brain fart. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I feel like your advice is to let things go, especially when it comes to self-judgment. I'm getting like judgment energy, major Libra energy here, but let go of persecuting yourself, of judging yourself, of perhaps criticizing yourself of what didn't go right and where things didn't work out, like what you did, because it's not going to help you move forward. Only look back to reflect as best you can in a neutral way, because we have the Tower underneath the deck. So there's major changes, and this is a 5 too. So I feel like you're going through major internal changes about the values that you truly want, that you want to carry forth in all of your relationships, which is very much connected to your economic security, to your abundance. This is about you, about your self-love, your sense of worth. Let it go though, anything from the past, especially when it comes to self-criticism, self-judgment, making yourself feel guilty. Only take what is helping you, that you've learned, like the lessons and what you don't want anymore, and turn that into what you do want. Because that's the change that you're being asked. This is a major inner transformation. I'm getting, there's a lot of Scorpio here. Scorpio energy is creeping up on you all. Scorpio is going to unveil a lot, not just to ourselves about where we're holding ourselves back, but also collectively what's coming out around us about people and situations. So I feel like you're learning the truth about not just others, but the true reality of the relationships you're in and your emotions and how connected they are to your abundance and what you want in life. Catherine, I hope this helped. When Mercury turns, ooh, October 5th, your interview's coming up. Flourish. Oh, okay. When Mercury turns direct, will things come into flourishing or be more balanced? Yes, when Mercury turns direct, we are going to start seeing action. Things start coming into play. Communication becomes more clear. Things become easier with things that were stagnant right now, especially with travel, with commerce, with communications, technology. Our mental landscape becomes a little bit less stressed out. And we're going to see things kind of moving pretty rapidly because Mercury is the fastest moving planet, right? And it's a personal planet, and it affects us. It affects us easily. God, I'm like having difficulty finding the words right now. But more so, Mercury, it's communication, and communication is fast, right? That's air energy, that's Gemini, and it also rules Virgo. So things are going to be coming in really quickly. So don't be surprised if things that you haven't remembered or things that you have kind of have put on the back burner, they're going to come in fast. Things are going to move quickly. That's why right now it's a great time to just get things, like get caught up on things and anything done. Oh, Catherine, I'm so glad that it looks, I hope this helped. There's been so much going on with people, just relationships. Divinely guided, you're up. If you're still here and you'd like a reading, if you could post your question, please. After that, we have Tiffany and Bernadette. Divinely guided, are you still here? Would you like a reading? Okay, I'm gonna move on. Tiffany, you're next. If you'd like a reading still, could you please post it? Your question, I mean. Oh, you have Pisces. Oh, no wonder. You have 8th house energy. Oh, wow. Yes. Yes, you're going through a major transformation. I think for Pisces energy, it can feel a little bit unsettled because there's still, wow, Pisces in the 8th. Holy crap. There's a lot of stuff that is coming up. It's like being revealed, like an onion layer, piece by piece. It's not all at once, so you feel it. I feel like you intuitively feel it, and you're like, damn, things are shifting, but you don't always see things completely in your reality yet. There's some things that are coming to you intuitively, too. I can't imagine Pisces sun in 8th house. My Virgo moon is in 12th house, and I'm like, holy crap. But that's like a double whammy there. That's a lot of Pisces energy in 8th house. It's a lot of, you're navigating like the liminal space, like in between, having one foot in one door and one in the other. But I feel like you're opening up and tuning more to your psychic gifts. So it's allowing you to really read people very, very well and to pick up on their energy. General reading, Tiffany? Sure. Divinely guided, I will do your reading after Tiffany's. Okay. Can we get a general reading, please, for Tiffany? What messages does Tiffany need to know right now, please? Not surprised, all these cards are coming. Hold on, we got 3 that flipped. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we got the Emperor, Aries energy. The polar sign coming through. Focus on yourself. Okay, we'll see. We got the Hangman, Pisces energy. Chariot. You're getting, oh my God, you got major arcanas here. Cancer energy. Judgment. This is Libra, but I always say Sag. I don't know why I get Sag. I feel like it's Sag. I'm kind of rebelling against the traditional tarot here. 10 of Swords, Air, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. You got quite a few cards. Ace of Pentacles, Earth. This is nice. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. King of Swords, Libra energy. And 9 of Cups in reverse. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Wow, this is very, I feel like there has been a complete shift in how you are seeing things, especially when it comes to your life, where you put your energy and the happiness, the love that you want or are receiving from people and from your pursuits. It could be goals or dreams. This to me, wow, I'm getting so much right now, hold on. I'm like trying to talk and I can't. I'm getting energy right now. It's like a complete shift in paradigm. I feel like you've gotten a lot of clarity, or you will be getting clarity. Information is unveiling to you. You could be going, this could be just an upgrade as part of your soul journey. It could be an awakening. But there's also, I feel like, a knowing, like a completion of sorts for you, where you're realizing, it's almost like, okay, I wanted to say where you take charge of your destiny, but it's almost like an empowerment energy, where you get this injection of like, you can do it type of energy, and you're realizing that you have more control over your path, over your journey than before. I feel like, and, In the past, you may have given your power away. You may have allowed people, because I'm getting a relationship energy. I don't know why. Well, especially with the Pisces and with Cancer, but you may have allowed people to take space, to take time, but space, like presence, when they didn't deserve it. And I'm just feeling an empowered energy of like, oh, no more. There's been a lot of illumination here. Do you see it here? This to me looks like the sun setting. It could be the moon. With Pisces energy, it could be the moon. What it really doesn't matter about the illumination. They're very healing. They're very revealing, right? One is light, one is darkness. I feel like you've come into awareness of a lot of things, of darkness coming up. It could be shadows and triggers that you've seen from others that have reflected things you needed to heal and things that you didn't want to see anymore perpetuate, especially with relationships and in life. It could be patterns, persistent things on how you do things. It could be like a belief system of how you approach life in general. But again, this is about communication, swords. We got cups. Relationships for sure. I'm getting especially relationships. And there's an illumination here. And again, a lot of spiritual awakening. So it could be a formal like awakening, but I feel like it's literally like, I'm just getting like messages coming to you. You could have been receiving them quickly, just sudden, did I say sudden? Sudden, stark realizations of like, oh my gosh, this makes sense now, or wow, I finally see, you know, how this relationship dynamic is, or what I was doing, or how people are, the truth of things. This is a lot about revealing the truth, because with Pisces energy, we can sometimes see things for how we want them to be, not how they are. And sometimes that could cause a little bit of an illusion, a little bit of deception, but not in the way that you think. It could just be because we're not seeing things for how they are. There's like a clouded judgment, but I feel like that's not happening right now. There's like a major release here, a major acknowledgement, a major knowing right now that this is the truth. And it could have hit you actually in a way where you didn't expect it. You're like, damn, how didn't I see this before? And because there's I'm getting a lot of spiritual connection here, where you have been getting messages from your own spiritual team, from your guides about this, about taking control over, it's not just personal accountability, responsibility, but taking control over things that you don't want in your life anymore, and you being the person that can only change that. There's like a lot of stark realizations here, and like epiphanies. That's the word. Epiphanies. Okay, hold on. I've got one card down here, the Nine of Cups in reverse. There is a Ten of Swords right now. There is a completion. You're letting go of something, or about to let go of something. Do you see this with the Hanged Man? I know this person's not falling off, they're balancing. I feel like you've been trying to balance something that has come to light for you. Again, it speaks a lot to emotions. We've got a lot of cup energy, Cancer. It could be something about the home. It could be a family unit or someone close to you. There's a sense here of releasing. You're letting go of something. I feel like for so long you may have tried to hold on to something, someone, a situation, or even a pattern and how you worked in relationships. But with this card, it's indicating that it's like no more. There's almost like a sense of like, it's not giving up, it's almost a detachment. You're like, I can't do this anymore. I can't hold on to things that I thought were a certain way. I need to just release them and go. Because this is about taking charge of your own destiny, your own life. And with this energy, it's almost about, I have to put the energy where it needs to truly go, and that's on myself. I feel like when you let go, it's simply letting go of that energy and not holding on for means of controlling. You have a really big opportunity coming with this Ace of Pentacles. I I'm like, it's going to be money, money, money. I'm getting love for you. So it could be love in the form of, it could be abundance in the form of love, but this is also tied to your money. I'm getting money for you, so to your finances. Because the way right now, it's like your love quotient. I have no way to describe this because I've never described it this way. It's like your love bank, right? The more you pour into your own love bank, it impacts your finances, because it's how we see ourselves, how we love ourselves is how things work in other areas of our life. I feel like whatever situation you're going through, this is about a relationship. I'm getting people energy with all the water here. Something has shifted in the way you've seeing things, and it's just like a letting go of release. It's like a finality. And you're like, if it's almost like the energy of like, if things are meant to work out, they work out, but you're heading towards, the energy here is you. You're heading back towards yourself, like putting it back on you. And that is prompting like a huge token, almost like the universe is like, you got it. You realized this lesson that you needed to learn. And it doesn't have to mean a completion of this relationship, because I'm sensing person or relationships. It's just the acknowledgement of the lesson you needed to learn about yourself in the relationship. It's almost like the universe is blessing you, because this is a huge opportunity. It could be literally an offer, a financial award of sorts, like a promotion, like a bonus, unexpected income that you get. But I got love with it too. But I feel like with this energy, with the Libra energy, I feel like this is your energy. I feel like you're a bit more detached. I don't feel like your heart is closed. But I feel like you're refocusing on yourself, on your goals, on what makes you truly happy. There's like a reassessment energy. There's also something about boundaries. Because again, like Queen and King of Swords are generally very detached. But I feel like it's because you've been processing things logically, even though this was a relationship. You've been processing things more logically, more analytically, perhaps assessing it in that way, in a more grounded way. You may have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus in your moon, or in like Mercury or Venus or Mars. But I feel like this is allowing you to simply come to the realization, okay, well, this is what's happening. This is what I need to do. It's not that you don't care. And I don't sense dissociation or even like trying not to feel your emotions. I feel like it's like, okay, I'm aware of this. The next steps are this. It's almost like, okay, 1, 2, 3, this is what I'm doing energy. And it's a complete focus, and also boundaries. There's a separation here. There's a separation here with people, because there may have been troubles. I don't get this all the time. There's mountains in the back. There may have been troubles, maybe conflicts, disagreements. You're not seeing eye to eye with someone or people, but I feel like you've set a boundary. It could be a communication or verbal boundary or physical boundary because of this earth. But I feel like this is processing. That's why we have the 9 of Cups in reverse. There was a stagnation here in your abundance, but I feel like it had to do with your love, your sense of worth. Now I'm getting major Taurus energy. This is tied to your money. That's why we had the Emperor. Hold on. We had the Emperor at the bottom. This was about you. First house energy. It's about recognizing your sense of self, your esteem, your confidence. There was something you needed to do and make a decision about that was a lesson about you, honoring yourself first with people. Wow, that was a lot. I don't know how long that was. We're gonna get advice. Sometimes the messages I get are just a lot, and other times I don't. There's a lot about money and love today with people. They're very intertwined. There's going to be an abundance with your shift in how you work these relationships or relationship. Can we get advice, please? Any advice? I heard it. Okay, I thought I card flipped. Nope. Okay, we'll try it again. Can we get advice, please? Of course, there's a lot of messages here. So there's a really strong need for you to communicate, either to be really radically honest with yourself or to communicate with people that are involved, because your reading is full of cups. So I feel like there's people that you may need to express yourself and just be brutally honest about your needs, your wants, because this is about you. We got Queen of Cups for your advice. We got more. Cancer energy, the Magician, Virgo, Gemini. Knight of Swords, Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. The Star, Aquarius. Damn, this is about you. Tapping not just into your intuition, you are manifesting something big. You've got dreams. I feel like they've been on hold, but I feel like you've got this renewed fervor, this sense of like, wow, I really want to do this, or I want to go for this. And the universe is telling you, don't hold back. Use your logic with your intuition, but you can manifest this. This all speaks to manifesting your dreams. You've got big ass dreams. Did we get this for you? I feel like I said this to you before. You are right now, or you will be at a point receiving a lot of messages, and you're being guided to tap into yourself, into your feminine energy, and really receive this. Get into the state of receiving, because you're about to receive blessings. Manifest and get clear on all of your dreams. Don't worry about how to get there. Just name them. You want to be a millionaire? Name it. I don't know. You want a tiny home? Name it. You want 20 dogs? Put it down. But get clear on what you want, because things are happening really quickly. I sense so much passion, but fast movement as well. And the universe is really backing you up, and it's asking you to dream big. Don't limit yourself. Don't place yourself small. You're a really quick manifester. But you needed to go through the experiences that you did with people to recognize that, to recognize how important you were, to recognize your value, to beef up, to like oomph your own self-confidence in yourself, that you can have whatever it is that you want. You don't actually, it's important for you to recognize and to know that you don't need anyone to make you complete or whole. You have it all within yourself. Everyone does. But this is an important message for me to tell you. Because the Queen of Cups is like, they completely know who the hell they are. They value themselves. They love themselves. They're very nurturing, and they go after their goals. They're not afraid. You're being asked. Got so many energies here, you guys. Minus the Earth, but so many. Well, actually, no. We've got Virgo here. You've got all the signs here represented. This is such an amazing advice. Don't hold yourself back in this season. Actually, right now, like today, in the next 2 weeks, get clear on your goals and set the intention, because by Aries season, you got the Aries card. You're going to see them all come true. You're going to see them. The universe is co-creating. This is time to get excited. Grab yourself your favorite drink tonight or in the next few weeks. Get out that vision board, that planning sheet, that notebook, your favorite pen, and get excited, because that's the energy you're going to be manifesting in, and it's going to come. I just got so excited. There's so many good things coming. Wow. Tiffany, I hope this reading has helped. This is so cool. Oh my God, you're in separation? I'm so sorry to hear that. Catherine, I also have Jupiter in retrograde conjunct my ascendant. Holy smokes. You've got in the 12th on top of Pisces in the 8th. Oh my goodness. I almost got like a puzzle piece. It's like, which puzzle am I looking for? And it's not there. And it's like the universe is saying, you got to look within for that puzzle piece. Holy smokes. I always get with Pisces energy a lot of patience, because there's a lot of things that you don't know. And also Scorpio energy, that things that just come up. And we're getting that now as we're getting closer to the season and the eclipses. You've been manifesting financial independence for over a year, as well as true love. A Virgo that's learning love myself and truly learn my passions since my separation. Oh my goodness. We got Virgo. I sensed a lot of love and a lot of just you as a person tied into your, I kept getting money with you. So you're going to get something big, but Don't hold yourself back. Don't be afraid to dream. You guys, this isn't new, but I just made a vision board. I've been talking about it for like a year, and I've done vision boards when I was younger, but holy cow, make it, whether it's digital or like on paper, and carry it with you, post it, see it, and just feel it, because the feeling is what's going to help you. I'm so excited for you guys. You guys are gonna have to report back. You have to report back and let me know how things happen. Oh, you're doing a jigsaw puzzle? I got that in my head. I don't even have puzzles right now. Hey, divinely guided, let me scroll up for you. Okay, how will my career fare at this time? Is that, if that's your same question, we'll look into that. Okay, let's shuffle. Okay, so right now we're on Divinely Guided, and then we have Bernadette. If there's anyone else that would like a reading, just post and let me know. No, I actually keep my vision boards a secret, and I'll tell you why, and I suggest you all do too, because if we invite other energies, their response, how you absorb their energy and what you feel, it could affect how you pursue your goals. This is a time actually to really work in silence towards some of your big things. I'm easily affected and can feel people's energy, especially when I say something I want to do. Sometimes people project their own insecurities, and that could affect your own sense of going after what you want. So I actually stay quiet. You can actually just Google vision boards. There are so many good ones. I used Canva to do a digital one, and I printed an 8x10 photo, but there's so many to Google on Pinterest, in Google and images, but definitely I can't recommend it. List your goals first on paper by area of your life, and then find the images. I find them on Google and Pinterest, and then cultivate them. Or some people use magazines, but I feel like you can find better personalized images online. Catherine, I feel like puzzles, I always get puzzles with Pisces, because it's like they're looking around for like the peace, and the universe is like, nope, not yet. Okay, divinely guided. Wait, let me make sure I got your question right. Okay. For divinely guided, what guidance can the universe give divinely guided about their career at this point? What guidance, what messages do they need to know about their career? How they will fare? Ooh, there's some indecision here. Just as soon as people tell me, I forgot. Do you have Libra in you? Although I like to reframe it. None of the cards fell. I'm getting indecision here about your career, whether or not you want to leave. What guidance does the universe have, or find guidance, please, on their career? Ooh, okay. Okay. Okie dokes. Hold on. I always like to make sure. Nope. They all fell. I got 10 of Swords at the bottom. Air, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. There's something coming to a completion. Yeah, there's a decision here about your career. Your Libra sun. Okay, I got Libra. It's interesting because people say Libras are indecisive, and yeah, I think that's a marker, but it's also about trying to look at every option, right? Trying to make the best assessment and decision. You got 2 of Wands, fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. We got death, rebirth, the Scorpio energy, Pluto. It could be Mars too. 9 of Swords, air, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. 9 of Pentacles. There's something coming to an end. I feel like with your work, but we'll get more into it. Pentacles, Earth, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. I went blank, you guys. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Earth again. Damn, you got 9-9. And you have 10 here. Something is coming to an end. I feel like there's a decision here. There's some type of ending, but I feel like it's something that's going to bring even something better. And I feel like because of the Pentacles, this has to do with obviously your career. It doesn't always happen. Sometimes when I ask, and it doesn't matter what the cards say, because you can read the cards and whatever, whether it's love. This is strongly, and there's spiritual. There's a spiritual, you're going through a spiritual, you can call it an awakening, an upgrade. There's a big change coming to your finance. I'll just say, it's not just finances, it's career. But I'm sensing financial stability, that's the thing. With the 9 of Pentacles and King of Pentacles, this is something that is going to bring about more abundance for you. There's a decision to make here. It could be about whether or not to leave your current job, your situation, to change things, to move potentially for a relocation. Because with the 2 of Wands, this could mean something that you're seeing from afar. Maybe you're wondering, you know, should I relocate or should I move to another, it could be wherever you are, your geographic unit, state, territory, country, to potentially start anew, to pursue something else. But there's something that you are trying to make a decision on and seek balance right now, because I feel like there's an imbalance. We also have here with the Death, Rebirth, the infinity symbol. There's something about balancing out the situation. There's some sort of imbalance here, and it could be feeling like, well, this is your only water, and we have 9 of Swords. I feel like you may feel a little bit disenchanted, not content. You don't feel connected. I feel like you want something more, and you're starting to see that. The thing is with Death, Rebirth, I do feel like the way you're thinking is coming to an end, and also the situation is going to bring about a change, a transformation in how you pursue your career and your job. You're looking because, you know, yes, Scorpio is about secrets and keeping things, but they're coming out. And I feel like they're unveiling themselves to you because it's also about intimacy, right? This is a house of intimacy. And it's not just sexual intimacy, it's also emotional intimacy and intimacy with self. It's getting very clear and also deep, and digging deep beyond the layers and asking yourself, what is truly going to make me happy in this career? Because I feel like, especially with the 10 of Swords and with the 9 of Swords, oh, I don't have enough fingers. I just feel like a disenchantment, and it's like literally, this is walking away. I feel like you are headed towards leaving a situation, a job, for something that is more aligned. There's an element of healing here. Even too, with the 2 of Wands, you may be contemplating moving to, because I got palm trees. It could be somewhere tropical, somewhere warmer, but somewhere that you feel more aligned to. You may not enjoy where you're living or the atmosphere. It could be your work environment or the work culture or your career in general. There's something about the ambiance. Maybe you've just lost your steam for it. There's like a deep awakening coming within. Do you see the white bird? Also here, you may be getting messages, but they're also communicators. Well, they communicate to you, in other words. You're getting messages about this. You may be getting a message, like an urge of knowing it's time, but there could be a fear within you, a fear of letting go, a fear of making the wrong decision, a fear of like, oh my God, what if this is the wrong decision that I make? What's gonna happen? But the thing is, because you've got 9, 9, and 10, which is an ending, completion. But in order to start that new beginning, that's going to lead you to abundance. I mean, this is the ultimate abundance. I mean, apart from the 10 of Pentacles, obviously, but it's on the way, right? You have to end things. So it could be simply making the choice to be like, okay, I am choosing to change careers, to relocate or apply to other jobs, or to leave this job. There's a sense of leaving and to start anew, because there's a rebirth here. And the cards, to me, the energy indicates you're going to find stability. And you're being guided. That's the thing. You're being guided right now. I feel like this is, so usually I get it with the, oh my God, what's it called? What's that card called? Not the wheel. It could be the wheel too. It's the other one. Oh my God, I'm going blank. It's the other card with the fixed signs, the other major arcana. There's a cycle ending, and I'm getting that same energy with the death rebirth for you. So much Scorpio has been coming up. This could indicate this is going to finalize or happen around Scorpio season. So around Scorpio season starts October 22, 23, depending on where you are. Or with the eclipses, because we have them in Taurus and Scorpio. There's a lot of changes coming. It's about letting go of what no longer is resonating with you. And that's the scary part, because you don't have that sense of security of like, okay, I 100% know I have this and I'm doing this and I'm good and I have that all settled down. It's about actually taking that leap, knowing within yourself, in your heart, this is not for me anymore, but I know that everything is going to work out, even if we don't know that next step. But you have that here. Look at this. Like the energies that I'm getting here are so chill and relaxed. Like the way they're dressed, even the colors, you're getting so much guidance. You're getting small steps. They're being unlocked for you. You know, like video games, when you win each level, you get like, they unlock different things. Again, it depends on the video game, but secrets are unlocked, different messages, different stars, whatever they are. That's the energy that I'm feeling here. You're receiving different messages bit by bit, not the whole thing. And you're being asked to follow closely, to really tap into your body, to your intuition right now. It could be coming through dreams. I always get that with Scorpio because of 8th house. But you could be also clairvoyant. I'm also getting, what is that? Not telepathy, remote viewing. Remote viewing. There's a sense of you to trust. With Taurus energy too, it's slow and steady wins the race, right? That little snail that keeps building. And you have to have faith in what you are doing and the choices you're making. It's about investing into your worth and what you truly want to align to and what you want to go to, but you have to let go first. And it means letting go without having that next puzzle piece illuminated. That's the scary part. Okay, let's get advice. Can we get advice, please? Did it turn? Okay. I felt it fall. Okay. None turned over. We got the 7 of Wands, fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. Get rid of anything that's distracting you right now. Your advice is to clear your energy, clear your space. Don't allow any distractions. Focus on what it is you want and go within. See how they're almost like in a crystal ball, like in their own bubble? There's a need for you to recalibrate your energy. Get out of your head and into your body. Ironically, even though it's fire. You may actually need to expend some of the energy first before you try to center yourself and ground yourself. So maybe something that helps you, like a workout, or even just dancing, like shaking. You know how people shake? Like in psychosomatic research, they talk a lot about that, especially with animals, like the zebra. You know, after they're being chased, zebras are like freaked out, especially by the lion or the cheetah, and so they do, you know, and they make that noise not to like look cool, right, but to release and get that energy. So maybe breath work, some type of workout, dancing, something that is going to help you get that energy out, and then center yourself. Essentially, I'm hearing waste that fire away. So get that energy out, because we got the Queen of Swords. You're getting focused. You're being called to get, you're being called to get focused right now. Literally, this speaks to boundaries as well too. Retract your energy, go into like a bubble, and that you're gonna connect and start getting messages. You're just going to get them. I strongly sense it's through dreams or clairvoyant, but it could be through other clairs. I'm getting dreams, a lot of dreams with you. The answers are coming. I hope this has helped. Divinely guided. Hey Bernadette, you're a Libra. Your birthday's on the 12th. Ooh, it's coming up. Divinely guided. Pisces rising, Capricorn moon. Okay. Hey Luna, welcome. Yes, Luna, I'll be in tomorrow, Monday, for more readings. Hey Shamika, welcome. October 4th, we got all Libras in the house today. Okay, I can see your Capricorn moon, why you're so focused on work and your goals and also security. There's a sense to tap into that Cancer energy. And the Pisces, I know that's so much. I know that can be hard because Pisces, sometimes you need boundaries and you can't always discern that, but you got to intuitively feel that. That's such an interesting combo. Pisces rising, Capricorn moon, right? And then we don't even have any other aspects, but I'm so glad, divinely guided. I'm so glad this could help. Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be doing more readings tomorrow. My general, I usually do on Wednesdays, but I'll be going out of town for work, so I moved it to Monday. Is there anyone else in here that would like a reading before I close out? Oh wait, no, we got Bernadette, sorry. Bernadette, you're last on the list. If there's anyone else, comment down. Bernadette, if you have a question, just comment down below. You guys, I feel like this is big changes for Libras, wherever your placements are. Libra rising, sun, moon, north node. Big things are happening. I'll just say with this energy today with the new moon, like I said earlier, it's like a new year. This is a great time to set your intentions. Do like a self-love bath. You can set the intention. You don't need any crystals or oils, but if you have any crystals, rose quartz, jasmine, rose oil, salts, baking soda, get in there and just embody that love you have for yourself. Put on your favorite song, then do your goals. I swear, in Aries season, I'm gonna catch up with you all and be like, what happened? Bernadette, if you're still in here, post your question, please. If there's anyone else that would like a reading, let me know. Hey, keep it on me at all time. Welcome. Hey, Libra, 1016. You guys, they're all so close to each other. It's good to see you. I just talked a little bit about the new moon and 5 things to know about the new moon. When this video uploads, I will put timestamps, you all, as I go through it. This is going to be an amazing Libra season. Venus is going to be going into Libra later on this week. I feel like so many things are shifting for Libras. I think it's a magical season, more so than in the previous months. It's been a toughie, I feel. Okay. If anyone would like a reading, let me know. Bernadette, I think you may be left. I don't see you in here. It's okay. You know what? I will do a collective reading then. If there's no one else that would like a personal reading, I will do a collective reading. It has been. I feel like this is going to be a really wonderful, like a reset. You guys, your solar returns are coming. Oh, sure. Mine's on the 14th. Okay. Keep it on me. I will do your reading first. Bernadette, I will do your reading afterwards. Just in the future, just try to follow, simply for time. But I feel like we got time. I don't know why. Today I feel like, it's a relaxed type of day. Okay. Okay, keep it on me. Hold on. I'm gonna write this down. Got keep it on me. We got Bernadette and Shamika. Okay. I'm shuffling the cards for you. Keep it on me. Okay. Keep it on me. Okay, keep it on me. You want a general reading? Ooh, it was just 111 here. 711. Okay, general for you. Okay. What guidance does the universe have for keep it on me, please? Okie dokes. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we got the Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. Got the balance sign. I'm getting so much Scorpio here. Manifesting happening today. This is prime time. I'm feeling it. Oh my gosh, these cards keep coming out. Nine of Swords. I feel like all Libras are like done. Like totally done. Anyone that just messes with your balance, that tries to destabilize you, that tries to put a fast one on you, you're like done, leave. I'm getting the energy too that there's like a leaving. We got Nine of Swords here, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Five of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. I kid you not. Some of you may have major Scorpio placements in your chart. I know some of you have 8th house, also 12th house. Could just be the energies that are coming through too. Scorpio. Five of Pentacles. There are major changes coming for you. Earth, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. You may be seeing 9s, 5s. Death and rebirth. Again, there's an ending here. I feel like we've got Cups, Swords, Pentacles. This could have something to do with your relationships. We got 2 water, but we got Pentacles. It could be just how you approach things and simply how you value yourself, how you see yourself in relationships. But there's an ending here of the way things used to be, especially when we have the death rebirth card right after that. I feel like you are just letting things go. Anything that has drained you, that has taken from you, that hasn't appreciated or valued you, where you just don't feel that same, I'm getting like receiving mode, that same reciprocation. You're just like, no. It's like, I feel like you may be grieving it, or it's maybe something you've come to the awareness and you're kind of really feeling into it. You're being called to feel into it and to grieve it and to let it go. Because I feel like there's been an element of disappointment here. It could be with people at work. It could be just with your value system. You're not aligning with people. And it could be just how you see things, how you're approaching the world right now. I'm getting that with Scorpio energy. It's how you approach everything and the way things are not feeling like they're syncing up. Things could be feeling a little bit off kilter because there's a need here for balance. There it is. You see that little thing, that little infinity symbol? There's a need for inner balance for you. There's like a sense of release, almost like when you take a shower, and you know when you take a really good shower, I know like sometimes we rush through showers or like, yeah, I just want to get it done and over with. But when you take a really good deep shower and you like cleanse your hair and you scrub like every inch of your body and you do scrubs and like a layer, and then you come out and you put on like fresh, clean clothes. I'm feeling that energy with you. It's just like oh my gosh, I'm letting all this shit just drain away, wash away. You may be experiencing this now, just a shift and feeling just at odds, like something's different. You're like, I don't feel like I fit in, or something is different about the energies around me, the people, even the way I see things and the way I approach things. You're shifting, you're changing. You may be seeing a lot of fives around you. There's major changes going on within you, major transformations, and it's in the way that you have conducted your relationships, the way you have worked in them, the way you have seen them, the way you have operated in them. And I think people are like, what the hell is going on? Also, the way you communicate with the Magician. This speaks to not just manifestation, but with Virgo and Gemini energy. I feel like you may be rethinking how you go about communicating, because I feel like you may have kept quiet, perhaps not spoken your truth. You may have dimmed your light, because look at with the death rebirth. Interesting. I don't usually get it. It almost looks like a photo, but this is a reflection of you. It's like, sorry guys, I got two wieners behind me. This is you finally seeing your own light. It's like all of a sudden, the universe didn't even flip on the light. You flipped on your light by coming to the realization, damn, this isn't working anymore. I can't operate in this. You've essentially upgraded. Everyone is getting like white birds. Some of you are getting messages from animals. It could be birds because they represent communication, but also in your dream state, you may be seeing hawks, eagles, doves, which is about pacificity. No, is that a word? Pacification, being pacific, being serene, being quiet, peaceful. Not quiet, being peaceful. You may be seeing birds, but it's you recognizing your own inner light. And I feel like you may have this sense, this need, this urge to tell people, this is how I'm feeling, what you want in relationships, to speak up and not back down. And some people, it could be causing an imbalance. People are like, whoa, what happened to her? This person, like, they didn't act this way. I feel like with the Five of Pentacles, though, there's a need too to be careful of since you're empathic. I feel like you absorb other people's energies, and sometimes when you may feel like assertive, you may feel like decisive in a decision to go forward. You second guess yourself. That's what I'm getting here right away with the Five of Pentacles. It could be in relation to work or people at work, like colleagues and teammates and whoever you work with in the environment. But I feel like this broadly also includes relationships. Be careful about second guessing yourself. I feel like it's the energy people may project onto you. Because again, with Scorpio energy, you may have major placements. Scorpios don't trust easily, right? They have to gain people's trust before they kind of reveal that deeper, intimate level of who they are, and they unravel themselves. And I feel like with you, there may have been disappointments with people. But I also feel like that you easily absorb what people may project onto you or what may say. It could be a gaslighting type effect where people, it makes you kind of question your own value, your own worth, your own sense of like, wait a minute, what these people or person or what's happening in this situation with people, like this isn't right. And you're like, this is what I'm going to do. And then you're just like, wait a minute. And then you kind of get into your head type of mode. This is speaking to your value and trusting in yourself. There's a sense to release, trying to control perhaps other people's reactions, the way other people will respond to you, and doing it for yourself. Learning to find that trust within you and not having that be validated by others. Because you don't have to keep yourself contained or locked into this, right? You can always leave. Where's the key? Right there, with the key here. And so you may be working through some of these blocks, hence, obviously the death rebirth card, and it's normal. And you've got the Five of Cups here. And so this is just a process of working through this awareness, processing. And again, I wish this stuff could happen like in 24 hours and we call it a day and we're like, next. But this is something that could, it could go until Scorpio season, or it could be something that you're working through in this month. for October into Scorpio season, right? Libra, Scorpio season, because we have this lunation for Libras. I think everyone here is a Libra. We've got Libra. Most people are Libra sun and some Libra risings. We have Libra going, excuse me, we have the new moon going in our first house. So there's a sense here of coming back to you, to your identity. There's a lot of thinking of how we project ourselves in the world, right? And that's the energy that I'm hearing here. That, well, sensing. I'm not hearing it. I didn't hear any clairaudient messages. I can't believe a lot of people are getting 9 of Swords. Leaves. You guys, I'm getting, everyone here has Libra energy here. This is very repetitive theme. It's like we're not taking shit. And you included, keep it on me. It's like, I'm done. Again, I feel like there's grief here with the pillow and, you know, just with the person has their face in their hands, and here too. It could be a shock to find out people that you trusted, people that you thought had your back, especially if it was at work or people near you. To me, Pentacles also speaks to committed friendships, people that you trusted, people that you had a foundation with. People could have, in a way, betrayed you. And that's one of the learning lessons of Scorpio. Secrets are coming out about everyone, about relationships, about what we thought about others. But more importantly, it's teaching us about our worth. And I feel like that's exactly what's happening here. What people don't know about you, keep it on me, is that you have this ability to manifest and to change things quickly. Look at this. You are going to transform and alchemize this shit, and you're going to come out like a bird. I got a big bird. Not the yellow one from Sesame Street. Phoenix? The big one that rises? You're going to come out of this so empowered. You're going to know, like, you're the shit, because a lot of the lessons here revolve around your worth and knowing what it is that you will and will not put up with, especially in relationships. Communicating your truth and communicating your needs. Okay, let's get final advice. Final advice, please. A lot of letting go for the Libras. I don't know why I'm saying the Libras. Everyone, oh my God, it's coming out. Your advice. We got Page of Pentacles, Earth, Two of Swords, Air, the Moon, Pisces, and Cancer. Okay, this is about not holding yourself. Hold on, it came out in this order. This is about not holding yourself back anymore. Realizing that the things that limited you, that precluded you from seeing things for how they really are, most importantly, your own value, your own worth, it was just an illusion. So I strongly feel you're super empathic. I know they have different like degrees of being an empath, right? The spectrum of an empath, and there's like super empaths. I strongly feel you're very empathic. You may have 12th house Pisces energy placements, big ones. Cancer too. Scorpio, I'll just say water in general. And I feel like you're like a sponge. So again, energy management, realize that a lot of these emotions and feelings you're absorbing, they're not yours. There's a lot of people that are insecure around you and they're projecting on you. Because I feel like people don't want to let your energy go. That's another thing that I'm getting. So be careful, because some people may try to hold on to you, and that could create like an energetic weight on you. You'll feel it. People are like, they hold on to you. Literally, you know, when as kids, you know, people would climb on top of each other. When you have someone on top of you, you feel that pressure, especially when someone's like an adult. It's not like a little kid being on top of you. That heaviness, it's that same energetic pressure. Be careful of the energies around you. This is about your worth, valuing yourself. Really get clear on what matters to you, and that'll allow you to recognize the red flags and things that may create imbalance, because you're being asked to find balance, especially when it comes to your relationships. Not hold back in your truth, and do not, and this is easier said than done, but be careful of identifying with the emotions and the feelings that you're experiencing. Ask yourself, is this mine or someone else's? Because things that you're feeling, I feel strongly you absorb them. So this speaks to energy management. Water may be key for you. It may be a cleansing factor. It may simply mean maybe integrating some type of cleansing ritual, maybe like a quick bath before bedtime and doing like a meditation. There's so many, like a visualization where you visualize, you know, the energies washing off of you. You can call in if you work with any, we'll just say your spiritual team. I work with Archangel Michael, but you can call in like Archangel Michael, for example. Dragons are another one to help protect your energy, to cleanse it. And that'll allow you to get rid of that and to call back your power. I don't think people realize how strong you are, because we have 10 of Pentacles there. You're on your way to, this isn't just physical material wealth, this is internal too. You're on your way to, I want to say like shitdom, feeling the shit, feeling like the shit, like I own it, I know who I am. This is such a powerful transformation. You guys, this is amazing. I'm loving these Libra energies. You guys, so many good things. Keep it on me. I hope this was helpful. Hey, Bernadette. Wait. Okay, you're next after. I hope this resonated with you. Keep it on me. Thank you so much. Bernadette. Okay, you have a question. Will I be moving next month? That's it. You want to know if you're moving. Okay. I don't know. I never like to tell, you know, just vocalize out loud like who's donated during my live streams on Wednesday, but I want to thank you truly, because I say thank you. I have my own process, my own ritual of thanking people, but I also want to take the time to publicly thank you for your donations. I truly appreciate it. And I don't know if you're in here. And again, like I don't like to call people out because some people don't want to be named. So I'm really careful with that. But I just want to express verbally. Thank you so much. Okay, Bernadette. And then we have Shamika. And if there's anyone else, comment down below. Will I be moving next month? Okay. Okay. Universe, what can you tell us about whether Bernadette will be moving next month? What can you tell us about this? Will Bernadette be moving next month? So Bernadette, I'm getting this as a yes or no for you. If you want any more clarity, let me know. Perfect, we got one card. Oh my gosh, at the bottom of the deck, we got 3 of Wands, fire. This is literally like, what decision do I make? But I feel like you're gonna know, because when it resonates, when you feel that fire within, literally, when you feel that passion about whether it's the location or the home, you will know. 2 of Cups. I intuitively feel, yes, you're going to move, but there's a sense of finding balance here. Because I feel like you may be questioning not just where, oh, you can see it still. I had chats and I'm like, you can't see it, but there's a sense of questioning where I move. Will that make me feel not just safe, but will I enjoy it? Will I like it? And will it, again, I'm getting balance here. Because I feel like you don't just want to move to be in the environment. You want to be a part of it. You want to enjoy it. You want to like it. You want to appreciate it too. You want to, it's like fitting in, but it's not completely like being consumed. So I feel like that may be holding you back. I will say with all this energy, especially rainbow, I mean, those are blessings. But I feel too with what's going on underneath the deck, right, in your subconscious, things that may be hidden. Tap into your body. If it's a decision you have to make on the move, like if the situation comes up and you're offered the opportunity to move, or if it's you wanting to move to a specific like home or location, how you feel in your body, because that's going to be the most important factor for you. There's like I keep getting like an internal fire within you. You're going to be guided by that. You're just going to feel it. Oh, well, duh, with the cups too. You're going to feel it though, right away. It's not going to be up here. So pay close attention. Okay, I can give a little bit more. Anything else the universe wants Bernadette to know at this time, please? Thank you. Anything else the universe wants Bernadette to know at this time, please? We got Five of Swords, which is air, and Page of Wands. So it's about relieving yourself of anything that's keeping you restricted. Perhaps you may be feeling a little bit anxious, upset. You may be in your head about something. And again, it could be about the move, but it could also be about what decision do I make? Do I move forward? Because there's a sense of fear there. Perhaps it's fear of making the wrong decision, of whether or not this is the way to go. But there's a sense of tapping into, it's not just, I got sacral chakra, right? For creativity, of passion, but also your solar plexus. There's a sense for you to, sense and need for you to trust yourself. There's a leap. With this Page of Wands, I feel like this is going to be an exciting new chapter, a new start. I do sense movement because fire is fast and there is a lot of movement with fire. So I do sense that you will be moving, but you have to really connect to yourself emotionally. Is there anything else? We got King of Cups and Three of Swords. This is Cancer, water energy, and air, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Again, you got to tap into your intuition. This is about tapping into your feelings. I feel there's like a movement. It's almost like you're in one, you have one foot in the future door, like in where you want to go, and you have one foot still stuck, almost when you put your foot in between the door so it doesn't close. That's the energy I'm getting with you. There's a fear there. Perhaps there's a fear of change. There's a fear of not wanting to make this move or potentially take this move. But there's also some healing around this. There could be grief. Perhaps with, I mean, we do have relationships here. It could be something that you're healing with someone close to you. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be any type of relationship, family, friendship that you're healing. Or there may be fear about leaving people behind. Because there's a lot of, well, we got 2 swords and 2 water, and then we have fire. So there's a lot about being in your head, about processing. It's almost like you're reviewing. Can we get final advice, please, for Bernadette? There's a strong need to connect to your emotions, because that's where you're going to get in touch with your intuition. Perhaps an emotional stability, because there's almost the feeling of when you're so much in your head, it could start to make you feel almost like being in a twilight zone. Things just start to collapse mentally, right? One by one, it's just like, oh my gosh, I don't know what makes sense anymore. And sometimes you may have to take a step back to separate yourself from what it is you're trying to process analytically to what it is that you're feeling in order to release those feelings, to release those emotions, and just simply to allow you to experience them. There's a lot about your heart. I'm going to tell you something with 2 of Cups. 2 speaks to balance and harmony. It also, this card is also speaking to love and partnerships. It could be within yourself too, union. But we also have here, obviously, the depiction of the heart. And there's a little fish here. fish to me speaks of abundance. You may have Pisces in your chart. It's indicative of Pisces, but it's also near the person's heart energy, solar plexus. We got a lot of red here. So there may be a fear here of, again, well, root chakra taps into fears, anxieties, feeling ungrounded, feeling unsafe. It could be related to your economic, emotional stability. So there's a sense of having to ground yourself. Get out of your head, because that's where you are going to be able to tap into not only your intuition and the decisions that are coming, but be able, I can't even talk right now, but allow you to be able to make that decision that'll allow you to embody this energy. There's something about letting go. Okay, for your advice, we got Temperance, which is Sagittarius, balance. Everyone is getting spiritual cards. This is also a card of awakening, of recognition. Also of completions too. Interesting. Well, I'm not surprised. During this season, a lot of healing is coming. We have Four of Pentacles in reverse. There's anxiety here about your financial stability, maybe your economic or your foundation in general. Then we have Seven of Swords in reverse. So there's a balance. There's something that's needed. Again, to me, this is calling with you internally about your emotions, about stabilizing how you feel within. This is balancing your light and your dark aspects, something that may be coming to light, especially with the Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel like you may be reconciling and coming face to face with your fears, with your shadows, with triggers about, especially since you initiated this about movement. It could be about leaving things, completing things, starting somewhere new, potentially moving someplace you've never known. There's a fear there about perhaps the unknown. And you're being asked, the way to balance this is to go within. Again, there's a need for you to not just introspect, but to take back your energy, find some alone time. It could simply mean walking, maybe in nature, or meditation, or taking some quiet time, and using that to rebalance yourself, because mentally, your mental landscape is all over the place. It's literally like this person is juggling is this the sun and moon? Yeah, the sun and the moon. You're off kilter right now. Your emotions and your identity in earth. In other words, your logic in your body, your physical body, it's almost like topsy-turvy. Everyone is getting a lot of spiritual awakening. And this is all bringing up stuff to clean out, essentially. It's like the universe wants to vacuum out your fears, but when they come out, it could be you feel them, because it's not like they exit out of you, to the side, and you're like, see ya, they come out. Like, obviously we don't see them, but we can feel them in our body. That's why you have to tap into your body more to feel them. Otherwise, they're going to like stay stuck when you don't process them. So be careful of just any illusions. Just allow things and observe what's coming up. Name it. And the way to emotional stability is by grounding yourself. Bernadette, I hope this reading has helped. Okay. Thank you so much. Keep it on me. I appreciate it so much. Bernadette, I'm so glad this could help. We have Shamika next. Rainbow Swag Queen. I can put you down after Shamika. Rainbow Swag Queen. Got my own little notepad here. Your finances are low. That could be the anxiety I'm picking up, because with all the red, that denotes the root chakra. It's interesting, because this is a lesson I'm learning too, on value and financial stability, because all these I'll just say planets are hitting my second and eighth houses of independent, income, how I make my money, and shared resources. So I get you on the anxiety. The biggest thing that I've had to learn is we don't seek that stability from the material outside. And I know it seems so counterintuitive. It's from the inside. That's why I keep saying grounding yourself and emotional stability. Meditation is a wonderful way. Go on YouTube and look for any, there's so many. There could be things on like balance, inner stability, emotional stability, financial stability, things around security, but more emotions that could help you, because those meditations, and you don't even need those if you don't like guided, you could simply put on your favorite tunes, frequencies, binaural beats, and in 10 minutes, just sit there. Just sit there and just see what comes up. Start small and work your way up. That's going to allow you to consistently trust yourself and to gain your sense of inner security from within, not from the outside, not from the material world. That's also what these collective nodes, we have Taurus North Node, is teaching us too. We don't gain our security from our possessions, our money, not in the way people think, because money is just energy, right? So I totally feel you. I've had to learn this. It's different. Bye, Catherine. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a good evening too. No problem, Rainbow Swag. You're welcome, Bernadette. You're doing it. Shamika, are you still in here? Would you like a reading? If you're not, I will move on to Rainbow Swag Queen. Let me know, Shamika. Rainbow Swag Queen, you are the last person for the reading. Then I'm going to close up. Shamika, are you in here? Okay. Rainbow Swag Queen. Oh, okay. There you are. If you'd still like a reading, let me know if you have any questions, like what your question is for your reading, Shamika. Okay. What would you like? Do you want a general reading or do you have a specific question? Oh, it's getting dark. Huh. Okay, I'll do general for you then, Shamika. Okay. Oh, what transformation am I going through right now? Awesome. Okay. What transformation is Shamika going through right now? Okay. This is coming up a lot, Page of Pentacles. This is definitely speaking to worth. I'm getting that right now for you. Okay, balance, of course. We got the Lovers, Gemini energy. We got the Magician, more Gemini, Virgo energy. A lot about balance with you, holy shit. Kid you not. Temperance, Sag. Ten of Swords, Air, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. I can't believe it. Your reading just screams balance. Inner alchemy, which is going to transform your outer world, obviously. You got balance here at the bottom of the deck. We also have Six of Cups. Six is about balance and stability. This is about balance too. This is about balancing, manifesting too. You got the infinity symbol up here. Temperance is about balance. Wow. Okay, this definitely has to do with your worth. I feel like this speaks. You may have Sagittarius in your chart too. I get it with this symbol. What is it called in archery? Archer? I just saw your reading. Okay. Oops, sorry, I saw a question. No problem, Rainbow Swag. I don't know why, usually the bubbles disappear, but yours stayed on. And I'm like, huh. I feel like this speaks. This is not just a transformation within yourself, Shamika. I feel like you're going through a major inner transformation within yourself. Massive. About your self-worth, how you see yourself. The bubbles are like permanently stuck on here, you guys. This is so weird. Your moon is in Sag. Ironic, because this is Sag, and then we got this little, what is it, an archery? This little symbol here, to me, represents Sag, which is very much about truth, expansion, right? Because Jupiter rules Sag, that's 9th house. But I feel like within you, you're coming into balance within yourself. Your worth, truth in people. You're seeing things for how they really are now, not how you wish them to be. And that's the most important thing. Got a Libra energy too. With Geminis, I mean, you may have prominent Gemini placement too, but this also speaks to really communicating your needs, not being afraid, taking care of yourself, really knowing what you want. It's almost like a vortex. I'm seeing like a tornado, like the circle things. It almost looks like a tornado, but it's like a moving circle thingy. And in your head, there's just so much going on, but it's moving fast, it's shifting fast. There's a sense of gaining clarity about what you truly value, and you're realizing that some things in your life, especially not just within yourself, right? Because some patterns and belief systems we perpetuate, and that affects everything that we do in our life, whether it's fear, self-sabotage, procrastination, whatever it is. You're coming into balance about that, into awareness, I should say, and you're making a decision to move forward, because this also speaks to manifesting. At the bottom of the deck, you got a manifesting card. I feel like you're getting clear on your goals and what you want to bring in this next cycle. You may have Libra in your chart too. Major Libra placement. It's funny, I got all the Libras here mainly, but there's a need to really get very clear. I feel like you're working through what it is that you want. There's a transformation, major transformation in your belief systems, in your values, and what you want to accomplish next, what you want to put your energy towards, what you want to go towards. I also feel like this speaks to a relationship right away. Something has to come into balance with a relationship. This could be, let me see, we've got Earth, we got Sag, Virgo. This could be someone that you have not been communicating with. Take it as it resonates. Obviously, we have the Lovers. This could be a romantic partnership. I'm also getting friendships for you. This could be someone you're not communicating with at the moment, simply because of the retrograde, or communication has had or produced mixed arrows, like they're flying both ways. So there's been misunderstandings, unclear communication. It seems like you both are not on the same page. This could speak broadly to your other relationships too, making sure that you communicate your needs, not being afraid to communicate what you want. You have a lot of air energy here, and not being afraid to say what you want, mean what you want. Because sometimes I feel like you hold back to keep the peace, to keep the balance. Maybe your Mercury is in Libra. But there's a sense of owning who you are. Because of your values, I feel like you're getting to the point where you're like, I can no longer keep what I have to say back. Like, I have to express myself. Because that's going to bring in the balance that you need, not just within yourself, but within these relationship dynamics. Okay. You may be also, I heard you may be manifesting a partner, like a life partner. Soulmate, I'm hearing. There's a lot of manifesting happening. This is at the bottom of the deck. We got this underneath. 6 of Cups, which could speak to a past life soulmate or a soulmate in general. But I feel like you're manifesting. It could be love within self, union within self, but also calling in love, like a serious, committed love, especially with the Pentacles. feel like you want something long term. This transformation that you're undergoing, I feel, is preparing you for that, to call in not just love relationships. I keep getting something about friendships, a strengthening in all your relationships. You're calling in like serious type of relationships. You don't want people that are just inconsistent, that are wishy-washy. You want long-term energies, people that are going to be there, that are going to bring balance into your life, that have a reciprocity and equal give and take, that support you, that are nurturing. I'm getting a lot of Taurus energy, that uplift you, that are strong in their own self, right? Because I feel like you realize the people around you, they affect your energy and that they impact you. So people that are kind of like, I mean, everyone's on their own journey. I don't sense judgment at all in that area, but I feel like people that may be just lower vibing, just because they're going through their own shit, right? It brings your energy down. So I feel like it's almost like a cleanup and recognizing, wow, my values have changed when it comes to people in general. And this is where you're balancing right now. I'm not surprised. This is Libra energy. With this card, the 10 of Swords, I feel like you're done. You've completed a cycle here. This is a very spiritual cycle, like an end of contracts with many people, and also with habits, with beliefs, and how you operated with people. I feel like you're very loving. That's the first thing I heard. You're a very loving person. I feel like you give a lot of yourself. And I feel like through this transformation you have been learning, and you continue to learn, that not everyone deserves your love or appreciation. That's not to say that you're gonna be, you know, a bitch and just be stone cold and be like, go away, you know, don't even bother. But I feel like you're recognizing where you need to put your energy, and that not everyone deserves that type of energy and attention from you anymore. You're walking away from anything that is no longer meeting those values, or you will be. You're getting very clear on them. There's a completion of a huge cycle here. It's like you're spiritually, I use video games. I ask my guides to give me references to video games, because I'm like, I need easy things to reference. Don't give me things that are convoluted or hard. I feel like you've just graduated from a major lesson on self-worth. And this obviously pertained because our relationships mirror to each other. There's a lot of mirroring. You may have seen this a lot. People reflecting to you what it is that you had to heal. A lot of learning. And this is an awakening. I'll just say a soul upgrade, an upgrade in your own soul journey, where you are going on to the next step, because you're going towards things that not just bring you happiness, but also balance. There's a lot of light here. You've gone through darkness. I feel like you've gone through some major healing, especially with people in your life. And this is allowing you to alchemize a lot of fear. Oh, we got balance here too. I don't know what this structure is. There's like a tattoo here on this person's chest, right here. It almost looks like two scales, but you don't see the scales. But things are coming into balance simply because you recognized and became aware of not just your own patterns and how you contributed, but realizing, well, there's boundaries that are needed too. Okay, can we get final guidance, please, for Shamika? Lots of endings here. Whoa. You got quite a few cards here for your advice. Thank you. Okay. You got 3 of Cups in reverse. This is water energy. 4 of Swords in reverse. Air. 4 of Cups upright. 2 of Pentacles, earth. Hierophant, reverse. Oh my gosh, so many things that are coming through. I feel like you finally come to a point where you're seeing your own value. You may have even said to yourself recently, like, wow, I think I'm recognizing, or I'm understanding what it's like to feel like I love myself, or feel like appreciation. It's almost like, it could be nuanced too, like a slight shift, and you're like, wow, I'm such a cool person. Like, I'm really giving. in my relationships, in my life to other people. And I'm feeling like you're recognizing, to me, your advice is to, how do I put this? Because I'm getting it very bluntly, very ruthlessly. Cut people out. There's people that are draining you, that have been taking advantage of you, that have been literally draining the hell out of you. And I feel like you're seeing that, or it's coming to light. Things are coming up. Literally, I keep getting that damn song by Seeing the True Colors. There's a song, True Color. I'm not going to sing it. But you're literally seeing the true colors of people. Because upright, this is about community and support. I feel like you are starting to see, or will be seeing, people that you thought had your back. They don't have your back. There may be people that are a little bit secretive, deceptive, or talking shit, gossiping. People that you thought were true friends are not. And I'm seeing you're going to start realizing that with people. When you either connect with them, you hang out, you're going to feel it. This is about tapping into your body with all the cup energies. And this is sword. This is you recognizing, like, I know what I deserve. I feel like that's giving you more confidence and recognizing that and allowing people to go. So anyway, short on the advice, because I could keep going. People that no longer resonate and that you know are not reciprocal energies and that are not helping you in your own path for your highest good. They're not supporting you. They don't love you in the way that you need to be loved. Your advice is to release them. Let it go. Don't put yourself in that energy. You also have Two of Pentacles and the Hierophant in reverse. This also speaks to balance. I feel like it may be difficult for you to let some people go because you're doing things differently, because the Hierophant is all about structures too, tradition. You're breaking out of that mold. You're not doing things in the way that you used to do. And some people are not going to like that, and that's going to cause an imbalance in your relationships. I'm getting friendships too, soul tribe. But this could be romantic relationships, like if you date, and what, or even people around you that you've gone out with. Any type of relationship, any type, one-on-one. People are not going to like it because you're doing things a different way. I'm getting Uranus energy here, Aquarius. Even though it's Taurus, you are changing things, and it has to do with the shift in your belief. And so your advice is to do things in the way that you see fit. Don't allow other people to put structures on you. Don't allow other people to put limits on you. You set them for yourself. You do whatever you need to do to keep that balance for yourself and to make sure that you receive that give and take, that reciprocity that you deserve. Because there's people around you, again, I'm getting heavily, they're draining the hell out of you. And some of them are just, they're not friends, they're not true supporters. And at the bottom of the deck, I want to say for your advice, we got King of Wands, which is Leo energy. This is an assertive, powerful, passionate person, but someone who realizes their value too. And the King is someone who is not going to let anyone trample them. It's a really, really good energy because Leo energy rules the heart chakra, and it also rules not just love and dating, but also inner child and creativity and passion. So I feel like you're really almost like gaming up, like leveling up your own sense of who you are and your own value. And that's going to have a really profound impact in how you do your own relationships. Shamika, I hope this reading helped. Okay, we got Rainbow Swag Queen, general reading. Awesome. We will end with you. So many shifts right now happening. Well, this season moving forward, people think Libra is all happy-go-lucky with Venus, but this is going to be a super transformative month. You're welcome. I'm just shuffling the cards, Rainbow Swag Queen. Okay. Okay. You're welcome, Shamika. Can we get general guidance, please, for Rainbow Swag Queen? What does the universe want Rainbow Swag Queen to know? It's like a tongue twister. I keep seeing a light bulb with you. Something about your intuition. Why do I always get messages about intuition from people? Hold on, we didn't get many cards. Any messages the universe has, please, for Rainbow Swag Queen? What general guidance? Okie dokes. None fell. Ooh, bottom of the deck, we got the wheel. Fixed signs. This is Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius energy. With the wheel, this is a completion of a cycle. Blessings are coming in. Be ready to receive. Be open. Actually, this may be something you struggle with, receiving. And changes as well. We got Leo, again, second time. Strength card. Ace of Pentacles, Earth, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Six of Wands, more fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm like, what's the third one? Wow, King of Wands, Leo. You may have major Leo placements in your chart. You could be dealing with a Leo. We'll see in a sec. Ace of Cups, water, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. The Empress, Taurus. That's Venusian energy. Hold on. We got 8, 6, 3. A lot of fire in your chart. Okay. Again, about balance. What the hell? Look at this. Do you see right here in the tattoo? Balance. I get Scorpio too. Something about 8th house energies, you guys. Okay. There is a change. I feel there's going to be a shift. This may actually take some, what's that? There's like a saying about courage and bravery and fear. Like, do it anyway. Be courageous, even if you have fear, or you will have fear, but just do it anyway kind of thing. I feel like there's a huge opportunity coming in with work. Obviously, work is entailed with, it's tied to income, so finances, but this is, I feel, tied specifically to your career, to what you do. And I feel like you're going to be either put in a public light, you're going to be recognized for something, or you're going to be celebrating something. It may be something that requires you to go out of your comfort zone. It's interesting with the wheel at the bottom of the deck. I feel like there may be a shift. You could possibly be thinking of moving or relocating, or possibly maybe changing job structures, the way you work. Maybe going from an in-person job to a remote, or vice versa, or telecommuting. But there's something here that I'm feeling a little bit resistance of, and it could be just the change in itself or something that's new, but it's going to bring in a lot of blessings and abundance for you and recognition. It may be a leadership type role where you're being promoted or going up, because the Ace of Pentacles, it's a big one. You could be going, for an example, like associate to manager or director, or some type of vertical promotion, or you may be switching careers. You could be potentially starting your own career, thinking about it, but there's going to be success. There's a need to get out of your own way. I'm sensing fear here, and you're being asked to cultivate this Leo energy. If you have a passion for it, if you feel like this is something you want to do and it aligns with your heart, yeah, you're going to sense fear, but you're being called to do it, to embrace it, because there's a lot of rewards coming. And again, the wheel also does signify, they call it the Wheel of Fortune. I always think of the game, Wheel of Fortune on TV. There's blessings, abundance coming in, opportunities, things that you didn't expect. That's why you see the person up here holding their hand out for receiving. But I get to, you got to be in that mode of receiving. So be careful of constantly doing. Align with your heart chakra. You may want to activate and do some meditations around the heart chakra, or align with frequencies with the heart chakra. Something about your inner child. There may be things in the moment. The fear you have, it could be about being recognized or being just out in the light, like people seeing you. There may be a fear of being seen. It could be connected to like imposter syndrome, but this goes back to like inner child. could be something someone said to you when you were young, someone that chipped away at your sense of self, like your self-confidence, your worth. There's a need to cultivate your heart, your sense of love for yourself, especially with this little locket here. Strong sense and emphasis on your heart, because it's going to allow you to tap into the love that you have that's available for you, that's going to open up the ability to receive and also connect you to your inner child. Something that may help you is to do something that you enjoyed as a child, or if you can't remember or don't know, take on the energy of like curiosity, of what you're curious about, what you want to do, what would be exciting. There's a need for spontaneity here, because that's going to help you be in this receiving mode to receive this opportunity coming. Because I feel like, oh, be careful of self-sabotage. So this speaks definitely to self-love too. You gotta feel and know that you deserve amazing things coming to you. Literally be in this energy and be like, oh yes, like I deserve it. Put on your favorite outfit, because I think it's like a 360-degree thing. Our inner mindset is the most important thing. But when we look good, when we feel good, wait, what's that saying? When we look good, we feel good, and then we do good. That type of energy, that's what you need to embody. So it's about, again, not ignoring things that you need to process or grieve. No toxic positivity, but trying to keep your vibration high. So that means doing things that you enjoy, tapping into your inner little kid, and doing things that make you curious, that make you wonder, that allow you to explore, asking yourself one day, maybe when you have free time, what do I want to do? You know what? I want to get a new lipstick. I'm going to go, I don't know, I'm just making this up, you guys, regardless of gender or sex. I want to get a new lipstick. I'm going to go to Sephora or Ulta and just spend an hour trying on whatever lipsticks on my hands and seeing what new color works for me. Or I'm going to go bowl by myself or go ice skating or whatever. It's that energy, because that energy is going to make you tap back into your little kid. Yeah, you could fall, but you're going to have fun. You're going to laugh. Maybe I'm hearing ice cream with sprinkles. Something about food for you. Ice cream with sprinkles are your favorite food. It's going to allow you to get into the receiving mode. I'm getting like this is preparation for this. The universe is really guiding to set you up, because there's resistance here. Like you may not feel like you deserve it or you're good enough. And when you get to that little kid mode and you keep repeating it, that's a divine feminine energy. You're essentially being in a receptive mode and allowing things to come to you. So it's going to be one way for you to accept this huge opportunity. It's a blessing, and it's going to create stabilization. Again, more Leo energy here. We've got King of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Empress. So I heard love. You may be, I mean, we got a lot of Leo energy, which rules the 5th house, right? Of love, dating. I almost say like 5th house is like, it's the before phase before 7th house, right? Partnerships. And even 8th house is, you know, marriages. But we see that with one-on-one partnerships too with 7th house. So with a lot of this Leo energy, I feel like you may be in the dating scene, getting back in the dating scene, or in early phases of dating, trying to really find the one. I feel like you're opening your heart. You're wanting to find your person. This could be a Leo in your sphere. I feel like it's more the energy you're embodying and what you're in right now. I feel like you're very passionate right now. We have Strength, Wands. We have 3 fire cards plus the wheel, which mentions Leo. And then we have Taurus twice too, because it's on the fixed sign. So you may have major placements of Taurus and Leo. And then we have Ace of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. This is beautiful energy. There could potentially be a Leo near you that has love for you, that wants to express how they feel. But I feel, again, I'm getting more the feeling this is you. like you are getting ready to put yourself out there. There's a lot of energy of being out there. This next phase of your life, it's calling for you to put yourself out there essentially. And there could be some fear because you're like, oh damn, like I just want to like hermit a little bit longer or just kind of keep to myself. No, you're being called to put yourself out there with love. I feel like you're ready. You're going in that direction and you're calling in, I can't go too down. You're feeling called to open your heart because that not only attracts career, financial opportunities, friendships, whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest, that attracts all of the things that you want into your life, but also love and self-care. There's a nurturing vibe here. There's also the need for you to take care of yourself completely, mind, body, soul. Nurturing who you are, not just, you know, what you eat, your sleep, taking care of yourself, your body with sleep, with, I don't know, some people, everyone has different practices, massage, beauty rituals, doing your inner work, whatever it means to you. But the more that you work on yourself, the more your heart expands and it becomes like a magnet, a force. Does that make sense? It becomes like a magnet, a forceful magnet, and you just attract a lot. This Leo energy is very much about love because of the heart chakra. I'm getting magnets around you. You're going to start creating like a magnetic field around you, and it's almost going to be like sucking things in, like a twister, like a tornado. You know, when there's tornadoes, like a tornado coming, it just kind of, wherever it veers, it kind of sucks things into its path. I don't know why I got that. It's gonna be like that for you with the love thing. Again, I'm getting something about distance. You may be thinking about moving. There may be a potential person you're interested in. But I'm getting the sole focus here is on you right now. There could be someone at a distance that you may potentially want to reconnect with. Again, it could be a fire sign, a Leo energy. But I feel like this is you preparing yourself. Put yourself out there because it's time. Law of heart energy. Look at this. Heart. Got hearts. This is Venusian energy. Love too. Taurus, it's about really taking care of your body, yourself, your stability. It's self-care at its finest. This is someone who nurtures themselves. The more you pour into yourself, the more, I'll just say, magnetic you are to what you want in life. I can't believe how much fire you have. There's a lot of things that are going to be happening quickly for you because the wheel is quick too. And we have Leo energy just ended. We had Taurus before that, Aquarius before Taurus, next to Scorpio. So I feel like things are going to move quickly. Scorpio's coming up in literally like a month, a little bit less than a month. So I feel like you're going to see these shifts coming quickly. So you better literally be prepared. So start working on filling your cup. This Libra season, ironically, Venus, I always say cousin of Taurus, this is a great time to pour into yourself, to love yourself. I kid you not, for anyone looking for love, this is an amazing time to get clear on what you want, to set your intentions, not get clear not just with yourself, but what you want in a partner, and to start cultivating that within yourself because shit is moving quickly. You're going to get this stuff quickly and it's bringing balance. This is such a beautiful reading. Okay, let's get some guidance. Can we get some guidance, please, for Rainbow Swag Queen? That's the thing. You're being asked to put yourself out there, but with so much fixed energy, because these are all fixed signs, something to be conscious of, that's hidden, that's in your subconscious, and with all the Leo energy, that's fixed. And right now we're in a season. Libra's a cardinal sign, so they're open to change, but fixed signs are a little bit resistant. Scorpio too, so this may take courage for you, but you just do it anyway. That's the energy. Just do it anyway because you're going to see the fruits of that action. Okay, for your advice, we got 6 of Swords, air energy, 5 of Cups. Again, there's something about movement here. You may be thinking about moving, or there may be an opportunity Perhaps this career could be a love interest. There's some opportunity coming in that may bring up the question of relocation or movement. We got 7 of Pentacles, Earth, 10 of Wands, Fire. So your advice, okay, the universe is preparing you. I wanted to say too, at the bottom of the deck, this was the card. These are also destined changes. And you have 3 major arcana cards in your main reading. You're being asked essentially, get your shit ready. It's like, get your ducks in a row, clean out anything you need to, literally, clean your life, do it like a life audit. Anything that doesn't emotionally resonate with you anymore, leave. Don't hang on to it. Leave. You're being asked to release things right now. Let it go. People especially. And focus your energy on what you want to grow. There's that, I have it on my screensaver on my phone. What is it? Energy flows where attention goes. Whatever you want to grow in your life, focus on that. Don't focus on things that left you high and dry, that didn't resonate, people that betrayed you, situations that didn't pan out. Focus on what you want, because it's going to grow pretty rapidly with these pentacles. And pentacles are generally slow as hell, but I'm getting the energy once you make the decision to let this stuff go and to move towards the direction of where you want to go, things are going to go quickly. Again, 10 of Wands. There's major travel present in your reading. Major travel with the Wheel, with the Empress, with the 6 of Swords, and also with the 10 of Wands. You may not see it now, but there's some type of movement. You may be thinking about taking a trip. You may be invited somewhere, be asked to relocate. It could also be in the mind too, right? With Mars and Gemini, it's going retrograde soon. That's all about expansion, knowledge. So you may be also thinking of learning something new, of going back to school, of training. But there's a lot of movements, a lot of growth happening. Bottom line, be open, let go, be open, and be ready to receive. Holy cow, that's like a gift. You got a big gift coming from the universe. That's amazing. Rainbow Swag Queen, I hope this reading helped. I'm so excited for you all. You guys have amazing readings today. The energy was just beautiful. It was off the charts. You guys, thank you so much for being here, for hanging out with me. It was a pleasure. I did not anticipate doing this, but again, I procrastinated with this reading on the new moon, and I'm so glad I did these readings for you all. I've enjoyed it. I'm grateful for you all. Oh my God, what am I trying to say? Thank you. I can't even talk. You guys, thank you so much for being here. I've loved getting to meet you all. If you could support me, I would love it. If you could just like my video, leave a comment. I'll be back tomorrow. And after that, I generally am here Wednesdays every week doing live streams, and I post videos throughout the week. Have a wonderful night wherever you are. Happy new moon in Libra. Dream big, you all. Don't be afraid. Dream big. Take care and see you soon.